Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you may be watching from. Turn your webcams on, go crazy, and help me welcome to the stage, Mr. Russell Brunson.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Boise for those who are streaming in, and welcome to Boise for all who are here in the audience. So excited for today. How you guys feeling? You guys prepared for this? Today is going to be an amazing day. Every day has been amazing. Like literally from every session, every speaker, the VIP sessions afterwards, like inside the Facebook groups, the live coaching is happening after hours, like in the mornings and at nights. The community watching you guys like have fun in the Facebook groups and playing all out. I've seen a lot of you guys like last night. I was dying watching some of your guys' ads. It was funny. I feel like half of you guys did Russell ads where you're just like, whoa, yelling at a camera, and half were like doing Christine ads that were hilarious and funny, and then some weird ones in between. But it was all great. I'm so proud of you guys for doing that and for stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something that's uncomfortable, right? That's the entire reason why we do challenges, is to challenge us to do something outside of our comfort zone, right? Success rarely, if ever, happens when we're in our comfort zone. Everything's just fine and happy, right? It's us stretching and growing and stepping outside of what we're comfortable, but we see the growth and the exciting things happen to our lives. So I'm excited to be able to take you guys on the next step of this journey today. Today's going to be really, really fun. Today we're going to go deep into funnels. We've had a chance to talk about a couple different funnels, but I want you guys to understand all the different funnels at your disposal, like what we're talking about, like the reason why people are so excited about ClickFunnels, right? Because there's lead funnels, but there's other types of funnels that you guys need to learn and to understand, because I mentioned this earlier. Funnels are kind of like tools, right? There's a hammer, there's a saw, there's a drill, there's different things. So different types of funnels are used in different types of situations, right? So if you're working with a chiropractor versus an author versus someone who's a restaurant, like it's all, they're different tools. And so the more you understand them, the better. And so we got some really cool speakers here today that are going to blow your minds. They can teach you guys some of the different funnel types, just to like open your mind to the possibility of what's possible, what you can do, how one funnel can literally make you free. You've probably heard us talk about this inside the ClickFunnels community. You've heard me say it before. I always tell people, like, you're one funnel away. Like, what does that mean? I'm like, you're one funnel away. Like, one funnel away from what? And I said, well, it's different for everybody, right? Some of you guys, you're one funnel away from like finally getting out of the job that you hate, that you're sick of. Like, you got a boss you don't like, you got a job you don't like, a career you don't like. Like, you're one funnel away from getting out of that career and be able to have your own future. Okay, some of you guys, you're doing this full time. You already are an entrepreneur, like you're loving it, but like you're one funnel away from having the impact and the growth that you want to have, right? Now, it doesn't mean that the first funnel is going to be the one. Okay, that's why I wanted you guys to go build, day 2, we had you build a funnel quickly, because your first funnel never works. So let's get it done quickly so we can move on to the second funnel and the third, right? One of my favorite ClickFunnels case studies is a guy named Trey Llewellyn. Some of you guys know him. Trey will actually be doing some live trainings or some trainings with you guys next week, teaching some of his e-commerce funnels. But Trey came into our world. I think he was like ClickFunnels account number 3. So one of the very first people who ever signed up. And when Trey came into our world, he heard me talking about you're one funnel away. And he was like, okay, well, I'm going to try to build a funnel. And he had this goal. He's like, I'm going to build one funnel every single week until one of them works, right? And so he got out there and he built a funnel the very first week, put it out there, he launched it, and guess what happened? Nothing. He's like, oh, okay, let me try again. Just build another funnel, put it out there, launch it. Nothing happened again. Okay, but he told me, he's like, the nice thing about it was like ClickFunnels made it so simple. I could build a funnel in a day or so, put it out there. If it didn't work, I only wasted a couple hours. I didn't waste 6 months of my time like we used to have to do before ClickFunnels. So he did funnel number 3, funnel number 4, funnel number 5, and some of them had like incremental success. He launched like a t-shirt funnel. He launched a different funnel, like different things. He had some mediocre successes. And then funnel 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And funnel number 11, him and his brother were sitting like in their house and like, well, none of these hit yet. What should we do funnel number 11? And in an earlier life, they had tried to sell these like flashlights on Shopify or something, and they hadn't worked. They hadn't had success. He's like, well, we have a whole bunch of flashlights in the garage. Maybe we should take those and see if we can sell them. So we grabbed these flashlights, built a funnel, launched that funnel. It was funnel number 11 for them, I believe is what he told me. And that one took off. We've been very specific, all the speakers have not do income claims throughout things, so I can't tell you the income claims. But he won multiple 2-column lookup X awards in less than 60 days. So that's one funnel, like that was the one. So yeah, it wasn't the first funnel or the second or the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, ninth, 10th, 11th. The 11th one was the one that blew up for him. So which one's going to blow up for you guys? I don't know. I know it's not going to be the first one, okay? So that's okay. So the first one's done. You've done it. Now we're talking about what's the second one and the third one and the fourth one. But this isn't like a short-term situation. This is not get rich quick. This is how do we build a business? How do we figure out who our dream clients are? How do we find those people, bring them to us so we can serve them and take them to the next level, right? That's what this whole thing's about. And so this is a long-term thing. I want you guys here in a year from now, 5 years from now. I've had people like Trey, who 8 years ago came to ClickFunnels, client number 3, account number 3, and still with us 8 years later, growing and building funnels, because that's what I want for you guys long-term. This is a long-term career move. This isn't just like how to get rich quick on the internet. No, this is your future. This is a career. This is what you could be and should be doing for the rest of your life. And hopefully you feel the passion behind me and all the other speakers. Like, this is the way. So a couple things to jump into really quick before we dive too far. Again, this is kind of the recap of what is happening this week. Day number 1, we talked about how to bootstrap your business with a funnel. Day number 2, we actually built out your very first funnel. So now that one's out of the way. Like, first funnel done, to launch, to flop, cool. Now we can move on to the next funnels, right? But your first one's done. You understand the core principles, how to generate or create a lead magnet, have something that you start generating leads, so you start building your own email list, right? Day number 3, yesterday, we talked about hook, story, offer, building ads. We had so much fun doing that. Today, we're going to be going into becoming a funnel builder. How do you build funnels? What do they look like? What are the other funnels that are possible? And then tomorrow is going to be a really fun day. Tomorrow, you guys have a chance to listen in on a really fun conversation with Damon John. He's going to be here streaming in for that. So Damon John's going to be here tomorrow talking with you guys, and also talking about follow-up funnels. These are the email sequences we send out. And then Saturday, as you guys know, we have a big celebration day. We're actually, just so you're all fully aware, we're starting Saturday morning earlier than here. We've been starting at 11 Mountain Time here. I think we're starting like 2 hours earlier. Because we got some really cool speakers. Jenna Kuchar is here flying into Boise to speak to you guys, which is crazy. She'll be here in the morning. Grant Cardone's flying out here. We got Myron Golden's here. We got, I don't have a list in front of me. A whole bunch of amazing people are flying here to serve you guys on Saturday. So make sure you take that day and be here and be prepared. It's going to be so much fun, and we're excited for that as well. Okay, so that's what's happening. Now, I've talked this entire thing. I'm trying to help you guys understand that of all the things you could possibly be learning and studying and mastering, that this right here, funnel building, is literally the most valuable skill set that you can master in this world. Okay. Because again, you can do it for your own businesses, for other people's businesses, for nonprofits, for charities, for political things, like whatever it is you want in life to amplify, whatever you believe in, whatever you care about, you can use funnels to grow those things and master them. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys came into this challenge with an identity of like, I'm not technical. I'm a newbie. I'm just beginning. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what a funnel is. And that was kind of the identity that so many of you guys came into this for. And so hopefully now we're day 4. I want to give you guys a new identity. You guys cool accepting new identity from me today? This identity, that if you change this and this becomes your new identity, this will open and unlock the ability for you to become a funnel builder and be able to use this skill set for your own businesses, for other businesses. Again, if you have a political campaign you want to focus on, a charity, a nonprofit, like whatever it is you want to do, you'll be able to use this, but you got to change this identity. Okay, you guys ready to change the identity with me? This is the identity I want you guys all have. Okay, I want you guys all to say this. We pull the slide over here. Say, I am a funnel builder. Tap yourself in the chest right now and say, I'm a funnel builder. Okay, all you guys at home, I can see you on the screens. All my VIPs, I see you right now. Tap yourself, say, I'm a funnel builder. Okay, that's the identity. 2 more times. I'm a funnel builder. One more time. I'm a funnel builder. Okay, this is the identity. This is what I want you guys to understand as you came into this world, into this challenge. Like, you are funnel builders. When you understand that you master this skill, it will literally change your life forever. I promise you that. That's why I'm so passionate. I geek out about this. That's why I pulled an all-nighter last night getting ready for today, because like I want you guys to have this skill set. Okay. Now I want to teach you guys a really quick principle. This is from the .com Secrets book, but it's one of the core things you have to understand inside of funnel building. Okay. It's a principle I call the value ladder. Some of you guys may have heard me talk about this before. This is what the value ladder looks like. Okay. There's a graph like this. And on the left hand of the graph, this is value. And over here is price. Okay. And so when somebody comes into your world, they're coming into this thing that I call a value ladder, right? And so in a value ladder, what happens is over here is like, this is the most amount of value you can give somebody, right? And this is the least amount of money you charge someone. So this is the most amount of money. Okay. So in a perfect world, like what you want to do is you want to provide the most value possible to your customers, right? So your most value possible. But the problem sometimes is like, if I want to provide tons of value, it's going to cost a lot of money, right? So for example, if I could come to you and I say, look, of all the things I could do for you, the thing that would be the most valuable is if I actually had you go from your home, wherever you are in the world, jump in a plane, I fly you here to Boise, Idaho, we sit down, I spend a week sitting with you, and we figure out what's your funnel, what's it going to be, what's the product, what's the service. Then I put you on stage, my team films everything, we edit it, then we figure out what funnel we're going to build, we write a webinar script for you, we do the pitch, we record that, we edit, we test it, we launch traffic, we buy all the Facebook ads, the Google ads, the Instagram ads. Like that'd be the most value I could possibly give for you, right? It would do the entire thing for you. How many of you guys would like that offer if I made that offer for you right now? Yeah, I see Christy over here is like, yes, give me that. Okay, I'm willing to do that for any of you guys, okay? For me to be able to take me and my team's time, I would have to charge at least $5 million for that to make any logical sense for me to do, okay? So the value is really high, but the price is really, really high, right? Okay. But for some of you guys, I guarantee after this message, I will get 3 or 4 of you guys who will tell me like, you're willing to pay me $5,000 or $5 million. It happens every single time I talk about this. Okay. But the problem is like, that's the way we can provide the most value. But for most people, if I was to walk up on the side of the street, I find somebody like, hey, my name's Russell Brunson. I think your business needs a funnel. If you give me $5 million, I'll build a funnel for you. What do you think they would say? They would look at me like, are you insane? You look like you're 11 years old. There's no way I'm going to give you $100, let alone $5 million to build a funnel, right? And that's what happens is like a lot of times when you lead with that, like it's so high, right? And so what a value ladder is typically I bring somebody into my world and I want to take them on a journey, right? So they come in the bottom of the value ladder and something happens, right? And like, for example, you guys all registered for this challenge, right? And how much did the challenge cost for you to be here? $0, right? It was free. So you came in, you're like, I'm going to test this Russell guy, see if it's any good. So you're coming in and the price is low and the value's here. So you come in, you're going through this challenge, right? Now, if you go through this challenge, like, this is awesome, Russell, I really got a lot of value of this. What you're going to do and what you're going to naturally want to do is what all people do. It's like built into our human DNA. You're going to naturally want more, okay? And so what's going to happen is like, man, this is great, Russell. What else do you offer? Do you have anything more valuable here, right? I'll say, yeah, of course I do. So there's the next tier of the value ladder, which is more expensive, but now it's going to cost a little bit more money, right? And if you see value this step, and this step, you're like, man, if I got this for free, I got this for this amount of money, right? So maybe this, again, this is a free challenge. Maybe here, you're like, okay, I'm gonna buy one of Russell's books. And my books aren't here. Oh, they're over there. Anyway, so you buy a book, you get the book, and you read like, whoa, this is really, really good. What else is, yeah, maybe he's got a course or a live event I can do, right? And you go through that. And then you go through live coaching and you go through different things. And eventually up here, this is the really big ticket thing. Eventually you're like, oh man, this makes a lot of sense, right? People who've been in my world for 5 or 6 years, and I've given them value at this level, and this level, and this level, and this level. When I offer them something like, hey, we have a coaching program for $250,000, which we do, we sold out that entire coaching program in a day and a half at $250,000. Now, it wasn't to everybody, but it's for people who'd receive value at every single tier along the value ladder with me, okay? So that's kind of what a value ladder is. If you think about it, it's true in any aspect of your life, right? The very first time I met my wife, I fell in love with her. I saw her, before I fell in love, I saw her, I was like, oh, she's beautiful, right? And so we went on a date, and the very first date, like, it didn't cost much. She's like, oh, I'll go on a date with you. We'll go out to eat. I received some value. And after the date, I was like, man, this was great. I want more of it. So I asked her on a second date, right? And then a third date. And then we started spending more time together. And then eventually we fell in love. And then I gave her a kiss, right? And then after that, it going, eventually we get married. And then we got now 5 kids, right? But it's the value ladder. It's the same thing. When you receive value at one tier, you always want more and you want more, okay? And so that's kind of what a value ladder is. Now, what's interesting, as I'll pull up the slide here, inside the value ladder, each tier of the value ladder, there's different types of funnels, okay? So there are lead funnels at the bottom tier. These are very simple funnels, like the one we built on Tuesday. This is a lead funnel that gets somebody in, that provides a little bit of value. No price, is free, right? They get some value, they get your lead magnet, like, whoa, this is really, really cool. What else do they have? Let's see, if I got this much value here, what else do they have? And from there, we upsell them to the next product, right? Which is then what we call an unboxing funnel. From there, they get value, you move them up to a presentation funnel, and then a high ticket phone funnel, right? And so each tier of the value ladder has different types of funnels that you take people through, okay? So that's the core principle of what a value ladder is. Does that make sense? Okay, you think about this, this happens in every business. I remember when I first started my business, I hadn't have my own insurance for like 5 or 6 years because I was a startup. I was just me and my wife, right? We didn't have any insurance. And so finally, when I started hiring employees, eventually we got insurance. And I remember just getting dental insurance, right? And I was like, oh, we can go to a dentist. We haven't been a dentist in like 5 years. This is great. And about that time, I got a postcard in the mail that said, hey, come into our office for free teeth cleaning. I was like, sweet, we got dental insurance now. There's free teeth cleaning. So we called the dentist up and we came in because, hey, it's free, right? The price is low. We get our teeth cleaned. That's value. It's awesome. So we went in there, sat on the dentist chair. He started cleaning our teeth. And while he's cleaning my teeth, I remember he sits there and he asks me a question. He goes, hey, Russell, did you ever wear braces? I'm like, oh, yeah, I used to wear braces. He's like, oh, I can tell. I'm like, oh, how can you tell? He's like, well, your teeth are starting to shift a little bit. It's normal at your age. People's teeth are shifting. I was like, oh, my teeth are shifting. Like, what does that mean? And I was like, well, is there anything I can do about it? He's like, yeah, well, if you want, we can get you Invisalign. That'll help get your teeth back in place. I was like, oh, please, that'd be amazing. Yes. So he goes and gets the things to like measure you and fit you for Invisalign. And so then he offers me Invisalign. And then a few minutes later, he's like, so do you smoke or drink coffee or anything? I'm like, no, why? He's like, oh, well, your teeth are kind of yellow. So I assumed you did. I'm like, my teeth are yellow? He's like, yeah, like, it's just, like that happens when you get older. And I'm like, well, what can you do about it? He's like, well, if you want, we have these teeth whitening kits that can whiten your teeth. I'm like, oh, yes, please do. Like, that'd be amazing. So he gives me teeth whitening kits. It's amazing, right? And then after we get done, I leave. And I came in again for free teeth cleaning. I left with Invisalign and teeth whiteners, right? And was I upset? No, I wasn't. I was grateful. Like, I received value at every single tier along the value ladder, right? So I wasn't upset. I was grateful for it, right? And that's what's happening or should be happening in every single business, Okay. So for you guys, it's understanding that in a business, like there's all these different tiers of the value ladder. And inside of each tier of the value ladder, there's different funnels that we use. Right. And so I'm going to break down more of these. But before we do, I wanted to introduce you to somebody. Actually, let me step back before I do. There are inside the value ladder, there are 12 core funnels that we focus on. Let me pull slides back up real quick. So there's 12 different funnels that we focus on. So these are what they all are. We'll go through them in a little more detail later today. But there's squeeze funnels, survey funnels, summit funnels, challenge funnels, book funnels. Like these are all different funnels that we use inside of ClickFunnels. If you've read the .com Secrets book, I talk about all these funnels there. In fact, a lot of you guys know we have a certification program. We have a lot of people who are certified who get certified, and they actually learn and master every single one of these funnel types. So that way they have them and they can go and they can build them for other people, which is really, really cool. But this is kind of the focal point, is like you want to start understanding what these are and how to use those funnels. And so we're going to show you a whole bunch of them. But before we go deep into all of those core funnels, I want to introduce you to somebody. So this is somebody who one of my favorite speakers ever, but I wanted her here specifically because I talked about, like, when my business, I always come and I start at the bottom value ladder, move up like this. And she came into our world 2 or 3 years ago, and I'll have her tell her story, but she came into our world a couple of years ago, and she's like, this is great, Russell, but this can be slow. I think I can flip this whole thing on its top. What if I just started with high tickets? And I was kind of nervous. Like, I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know if that's possible. And then she went out there and she crushed it and won multiple Tucano Club awards, all sorts of stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, will you come show people? Because I don't want everyone thinking like you have to only do this or only do this and have to move everybody up. Like, you can start at the top and the most expensive and start making revenue quickly as well. And so understanding the value ladder is huge, but understanding you can also start at the top of the value ladder is something that's really exciting and really cool. So my special guest I want to introduce you to, her name is Eileen Wilder. She's someone who, again, came into our community a couple of years ago. I've watched her as she's grown. Her business has exploded, and she did it by focusing on one tier of the value ladder. And she has blown up this company, as you will see here in a little bit. She's one of my favorite speakers. And so with that, let's put our hands together for Eileen Wilder.
I have a question for you. How many of you would like high ticket clients lined up out the door, wrapped around the building, ready to pay you a fortune? If that's you, someone shout yes right now out loud. In the room, I invite you to shout yes. All right, listen, I thought I was talking to some funnel builders. This isn't a librarian convention. How many of you would like high ticket clients lined up out the door, wrapped around the building, ready to pay you? Tap your chest and say, me, a fortune. Somebody shout yes. Listen, in this short presentation, I'm going to show you how to acquire a tribe of hungry, high ticket buyers ready to pay you top dollar prices. And I'm also going to show you how I hit the Tucano Club Award with a 55K VIP day, and you can too. And I'm also going to show you how adding a high ticket offer can bring a cash infusion. Someone just say cash infusion. Doesn't that feel good? Don't you just feel better, like, already, while serving your clients at the high level? If that sounds good, someone say that sounds good. Listen, you're going to do it by day cash machine. I have another question for you. How many of you have never heard of me before? Like, you never heard of Eileen Wilder before? Oh my gosh. Okay. So, listen, I've never heard of you before. We already have that in common. Okay. So is it all right with you if I just share a little bit about my story for those who haven't heard it? Is that all right with you? Somebody say, that's okay. That's okay. Listen, my name's Eileen Wilder, and I used to be a pastor for 18 years in Washington, D.C. But here's the thing. Our church wasn't like a boring kind of church. It was super fun. It was more like a Tyler Perry movie. Have you ever seen a Tyler Perry movie? It was so cool. Like, if the preacher was feeling it, he would say, can I get an amen? And the church would say, amen. Amen. So is it all right if we have a little bit of talk back church today? Just have a ton of fun, and we all go out and make a whole lot more money. If that's okay, say that's okay. That's okay. All right, listen, before Funnel Hacking Live, I used to be a normal person. How many of you before this challenge remember being a normal person, right? But you got here. But here's the thing. I was a normal person, but I was also broke because my husband was Uber driving to support our family. That's how we made our living. My husband would drive all night as an Uber driver. So my friend Jackie Dixon said, hey, do you want to come to this marketing conference? And I said, I can't afford a ticket. She said, listen, I'll pay for you to come. And I was like, really? She let me stay in her hotel room. It was super cool. We sat in the back, and I heard Russell Brunson talking about funnels. And as he was speaking, it was almost like time started like standing still and epic music started playing. And it was all of a sudden, it wasn't like I saw Russell anymore. It was like I saw Mel Gibson and he was shouting freedom. And I was like, I have no idea what's happening, but I am going all in. Are there any funnel builders in the building and watching online and in VIP who have gone all in? Come on, out loud, shout, I'm going all in. All in, all in. Type all in the chat. Listen, you may not know 100% what's going on, but you're like, yeah, 100%. Like, I'm all in. I don't even know what this is, but I'm all in, right? That's exactly how I was. But I was in the back and I was listening to some words like OTO and CPL and LTV and bump. And I was like, oh. But you know when you hear a marketer's phrase and you don't really know what it means, but you try to like act all cool on your row and you're like, yeah. I was like, my CPL is the worst. I'm going to fire that guy on Monday. He is the worst, But see, if I was honest, is that all right if I just give you the real today? A little bit of overwhelm was creeping into my heart because I was a pastor. I didn't know any of this stuff with funnels. And if I started hearing about the offers and the clients and the high ticket and all the things, I started feeling like, can I really do this? How many of you felt like that? Maybe just give me a yes or a me in the chat. Like, can I really do this? You know what I'm talking about? So long story short, over the next couple of years, we go on to reach multiple 2 Comma Club awards. But here's what I realized. What if I could show you a simple 3-step funnel that would remove all the overwhelm and get you high ticket clients that works like crazy pants? Would that be okay? Say, that's okay. That's okay, right? So listen, but before, I'm going to show you the strategy in a minute, but listen, look at me in the camera. You won't execute unless you do this first. So are you listening? Are you ready? Right before Funnel Hacking Live, I heard a story about a man named W. Clement Stone. He was BFFs with Napoleon Hill. He wrote Think and Go Rich. Have you read that book? No one's ever heard of W. Clement Stone, but he was a self-made billionaire. Can somebody just say billionaire out loud? He was a self-made billionaire, and he attributed his wealth to one phrase and one phrase only. And he would say this phrase, watch this, 100 times a day. Do you want to know what the phrase was? He would say, do it now. Do it now. In fact, he lived in a high-rise apartment building in New York City, and he made himself say it 100 times before the elevator hit floor number 1. He was in there like a crazy person, like, do it now, do it now, do it now. And if you worked for W. Clement Stone, he made you say it 100 times a day. They said he had posters and Post-it notes all over the office. He made his employees say this phrase, do it now, do it now. Why? Because he understood that the number one enemy of wealth is not mindset, it's delay. If we were in church right now, I'd just slap your neighbor upside the head and say, delay, delay, delay. Listen, it's not mindset. It's not your daddy issues. It's not your past. It's not your false beliefs. It's delay. Napoleon Hill says it like this: successful people make decisions quickly. When do they make them? Everybody, when do they make them? And change them very slowly. Unsuccessful people make decisions very slowly and change it often and quickly. I like to say it like this: procrastination is the assassination of your destination. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Somebody out loud, right where you're in your laptop, I don't know where, maybe you're in your car. Somebody just say, do it now. Do it now. Do it now. So you guys want to know what I did after I got home from Funnel Hacking Live? Say, tell me, Eileen. Oh, okay. I made a janky video. Yeah, it was super. In fact, the video was 2 minutes and 38 seconds. I had a terrible lighting situation. I also had I had a very horrible eyelash situation happening here. And I didn't know what I was doing, like at all. In fact, I turned the laptop so you couldn't see my bed. It was like trying to show like the classy corner of my bedroom. And all I did was make an offer. I was listening to Russell and I made an offer, and someone at Funnel Hacking Live said, put a button below there and say, book a call. Okay. So that's all I did. 2 minutes, book a call. So I was super scared to charge something expensive. Like how many of you, if you're honest with you, you're like, I'm a little nervous about charging people money, right? So I started real low at $297, but I started getting some confidence, getting some competence. There were testimonials rolling in. So I started getting a little bit more conviction, and I started raising my prices. Somebody say, raise your prices. Raise your prices. Maybe turn to the person next to you or your dog or your sister in the other room and just say, raise your prices, raise your prices. So I started doubling my prices. I went to 2K, then I went to 4K, and I was like, I'm crushing it. I'm going all the way up to 6K, baby, on the phone. And people just kept buying and buying and buying. And long story short, just a few months later, with 12 people in the room, I hit my very first six-figure day award. So good, right? These are the awards that we give our students. And just a few months later after that, in 4 months, I hit the 2 Comma Club award with a 55K VIP day. Now, why am I telling you this? I'm not telling this so that you can know what's happening in my life. I'm telling you this so that you can know what's happening in your life, in my life, in all of our life. Tap yourself and say, my life, my life. Right before you do it now, the enemy in your thoughts, just like he told me at Funnel Hacking Live, it will start to whisper to you, you don't have what it takes. You can't do this. No one's going to pay you high ticket prices. How many of you guys know that you have an enemy in your thoughts? Some people may call it the devil. Some people call it resistance. Some people call it the adversary. I don't care what you call it. Have you ever heard a voice that tries to pull you back from doing what you know you're called to do? Come on, who am I talking to? How many people, have you ever heard a voice that tries to pull you back from publishing the content that you know you are called to create? How many of you, come on, say I have in the chat. Let the people know they're not alone. How many of you have ever heard this enemy in your thoughts, right? Well, here's the goal of the enemy: to keep you broke, busted, and disgusted. But is there anybody watching online and anybody in the building today that would like to defeat the enemy in their thoughts? Come on, who am I talking to? Can I tell you how to defeat that enemy right now? You beat the enemy by using your words. Just like W. Clement Stone did, just like I did, and just like Jesus did, and just like all the greats did, you use your words out loud by faith. How many of you want to use your words right now, serve the enemy notice, and defeat him, and go ahead and hit the goals that you know you want to accomplish? Okay, so you got to get a little fire in your belly for this. So who's ready to play full out with me? Come on. Where are my funnel builders at? Wave at me, VIP. Where are my people at in the building? Come on, guys. You got to get a little fire and say, I don't have any more patience for this poverty. I don't have any more tolerance for this mediocrity. The clamoring of inferior men is not going to stop me. I'm going all in. Somebody shout all in. Come on, somebody shout all in. Because there's a battle before every breakthrough. There's a setback before your comeback. And there's a declaration that unlocks every destiny. If you want to hit the 2 Comma Club Award, the 2 Comma Club X Award, you got to get very good at taking fast, imperfect action. If you're willing to do that, will you stand to your feet right now and shout, do it now? Do it now. Do it now. Come on, I'm inviting every person in this building and every person online. Come on, I want you to play full out. Why do I want you to play full out? Because your future self needs you to do it now. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, say, do it now.
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 Come on, tap your chest and say, I'm a funnel builder. I do it now. I don't delay. Okay, listen, funnel builders, if we're feeling insecure, what do? Shout, do it now.
Do it now.
If we're feeling incapable, funnel builders, what do? We do it now.
Do it now.
Listen, funnel builders, if you're feeling overwhelmed, what are you going to do out loud with your mouth? Shout, do it now.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Do it now. Come on. If there's somebody, tell 3 people in this room that you didn't come here with. Let's look them in the face and just say, do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Maybe you got to just tell yourself while you're watching online. Come on. You need to do it right now. The world is waiting for what you alone have to. The world is waiting right now for what you alone have to offer. One more time, just shout, do it now.
Do it now.
Do it now. Why do we have to do it now? Why do we have to do it now? Because 2/3 of God's name is go. Go, baby, go. Turn to somebody else that you didn't come with, or maybe you need to like shout across your house and say, go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Tell somebody else, I'm doing this because you need to anchor right now that your time is right now. When's a good time to build that funnel? How about now? When's a good time to launch your movement? How about right now? When's a good time to get started? Somebody type now in the chat right now if you've decided to become a do it now person. Come on, give yourself a round of applause. So you can be seated. We're going to build the one-day cash machine. I can see that now, baby. No, thanks for playing full out, team. Now, baby, now. You got to do it right now. Like now. It's now o'clock, baby. Go, baby, go. So a one-day cash machine is built off of Elon and how he built Tesla. Watch this. This is his master plan. He sent this email and he said, this is the plan I wrote 10 years ago. It's now in the final stages of completion. It wasn't all that complicated, but basically consisted of a low volume car, which means not a lot of cars, but necessarily be expensive. And then use that money to beat a medium volume car at a lower price and use that money to create an affordable high volume car. What is he saying? He started at the top of the value ladder. And he used that money to build the rest of the company. Now, so often we think it has to take years before we charge those high prices, before we command what you're truly worth. And I'm here to tell you today, you can start right now. When we buy into this lie of waiting, we don't understand that it's going low ticket for a long time, there's low margins. And you actually have to be a ninja at ads, a ninja at copy, and it can let me tell you, take a secret, it can take forever. But in contrast, if you start at the top of the ladder, you got huge margins, huge profit margins. You can also be really bad at ads. Does that give everyone get excited? That gets me excited. Bad at copy, but you're serving your clients at the highest level. So cool, while having a cash infusion, baby, cash infusion. Somebody type cash infusion in the chat if that sounds good. Now, what you need to know is high ticket clients, they're the best, 100%. Why? Because Russell says people who pay attention. I love how the scripture says, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Now, here's the funnel, janky video. You could have them fill out some questions and apply. You don't have to take everybody. We don't take everybody. And then give them some homework, maybe another video to watch. This is just the flow of the funnel. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This is the easiest funnel you will ever build. Bunch of text messages just to remind people to show up for the phone call. It's not magic, it's math. Let's say it takes $100 on Facebook, it's just paying for some ads to get a call. Let's say 1 in 5 were to join my program. Let's say I was a funnel builder and I had a $5,000 funnel builder offer. So let's say 1 in 5 joined my program. I would spend $500 to get $5,000. So pop quiz for everybody awake, alert, alive, and enthusiastic. Would you take that deal? Would you spend give me a yes in the chat. Give me a yes out loud if you're watching online. Would you take that deal? Would you spend $500 to get $5,000? Isn't that a good math day? Like, aren't you just thankful? Like you hate algebra, but you love this kind of math? Listen, so if 1 in 5 join my program, I talk to 5 people to make $5K. It's only 20 sales to $100K. And it's 200 sales to the 2 Club Award. Doesn't that feel like a great day? Here's another pop quiz. Let me know if you would be willing to talk to 200 people to hit your goals. Give me a yes in the chat. Would you be up? Would you be game? Would you be down? Okay. Talk to 200 people. This is Chris Keys. Love this kid. He's a funnel builder for people who have Shopify stores. I don't even really know what that means, but that's what he does. And he's like, Eileen, will someone really pay me high ticket? I'm like, oh yeah. I said, Chris, stop looking at what you think this offer is worth and start thinking about how much is that result worth to that client. He thought about it and he's like, I think they would definitely make like a lot of money. They'd really do really well if I made this funnel, like if I did it all for them, if I set up their store, if I ran their ads, I like did all the things. He's like, oh yeah, I can 100% charge high ticket. It's good, right? This isn't how much you're worth. You're priceless. We can't even afford you, okay? But what is that result? What is the result you would offer worth to your client? Are you with me? Are you with me? So he's like, yeah, I think I could do it. I think I could charge high ticket. He came back to me, wrote me on Facebook Messenger, said, oh my gosh, Eileen, I just enrolled 4 high ticket clients. If you want that to be your story, type me in the chat. Like 4 high ticket clients. He didn't even think it was even possible before, but he thought about it. He's like, if I'm doing all this work, if they're going to make a bunch of money, I'd like a piece of that. I was like, go, Chris, go, baby, go, right? Do it now. In closing, I wanted to read this poem that meant so much to me. I bargained with life for a penny, but life would pay no more. However, I begged at evening when I counted my scanty store. For life is a just employer. He gives you what you ask. But once you have set the wages, then you must bear the task. I worked for a menial's hire, only to learn, dismayed, that any wage I would have asked of life, life would have willingly paid. And in the words of the late, great Jim Rohn, don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. Funnel builders, I want to thank you for being a friend here today.
Oh man, do you guys love Eileen? Is that amazing? You're like, holy moly. Yes, you guys, this is the power we're talking about in funnels. Okay. Now I want to spend a little time going through different funnel types, but you guys just had a chance to see what a high ticket funnel looks like, right? It's not complicated. It's not confusing. It's not that hard. Sure. The first time you do it, it's going to not be that good, right? You try it, you tweak it, but if you do it 2 or 3 times, like it's going to work, right? And it's so excited to see what she did with her funnel after Funnel Hacking Live with her videos and everything. So it's awesome. So I want to jump back into my slides here. If we can throw them back up. So I'm going to go into a little bit deeper with the value ladder. Now that you've seen the high ticket and we talked about lead funnels day number 1. So you kind of see the top and the bottom. I want to walk you guys through this. So again, like I said, each tier of the value ladder, there's different funnel types that are weaved inside of it. Okay. And so the funnel we talked about on Tuesday is a lead funnel. So lead funnel is at the bottom of the value ladder. So come back here, you look here, the lead funnel there at the bottom. So a lead funnel is the bottom of the value ladder. So it looks like this. Page number 1, you have a lead magnet, you get email address. Page number 2, you give them the thing and it builds a list, right? The bottom of the value ladder, they get this thing, they receive some value. They're like, man, this is really, really good thing from Russell, right? They get some value and now it's so easy to start progressing them up the value ladder. If we move to step number 2, you move up the value ladder to like what we call an unboxing funnel. Now, if you're selling an information product, this is what an unboxing funnel kind of looks like, right? This could be a book offer, it could be an ebook, could be a PDF, but it looks kind of like this, right? A lot of you guys were asking in the Facebook group, like, Russell keeps saying he's selling his book for free. How's he actually making any money? It doesn't make any sense. It's because when someone goes to my book, they're going through a funnel, right? So it looks like this. Page number 1, you come, and you get a free copy of my book for $7.95. And then the next page of the funnel, it says, hey, would you like the audiobook for $37? And like Brooke said yesterday, like 30-something% of the people take the $37 audiobook. Then from there, we have upsell number 1, which is like, hey, you bought the book. You like a home study course to teach you this, right? It's another tier of the value ladder, home study course. If so, it's $197. And then the next step is like, hey, would you like ClickFunnels? And the upsell from there, and there's 4 or 5 different offers in the funnel that people buy or they don't buy. When all said and done, I give away a free book. But for every free book I give away, I make $40. Okay, which means I can spend $40 on ads to get and still to give away my books and still be profitable. Okay, so that's what a book funnel looks like. It's what an information funnel looks like. If I'm not selling information, let's say I have a physical product, like Jamie talked about her soap business on day number 1, right? This is what an unboxing funnel looks like if you have a physical product. Okay, same thing as a special offer from there. There's an order form bump. There's upsells from there and a thank you page. So this is an example. I did an e-commerce funnel for a company called FiberFix. And this is what we did. We took that funnel and said, page number 1, we're going to give away some FiberFix. On the order form bump, we're going to give away some more FiberFix. Okay, upsell number 1, we're going to give away some more. Upsell 2 is the next product in their SKU. Upsell number 3. And this is what a cart funnel looks like if you're selling physical products. Okay, and again, all these are just like, they're not something we have to guess or figure out anymore. Like when I started in this game 20 years ago, nobody knew what funnels were. We were all guessing and trying to figure things out. But today, like we've built so many funnels in so many markets that you don't have to guess. It's like you're selling a physical product. That's the funnel. When Jamie came into our world, it's like, I have this soap. What should I do? It's like, you just plug it into this funnel and it'll work, right? It's very simple and very easy to start learning what these funnels are. So there's an unboxing funnel. If you move up the value ladder, so we have lead funnels, unboxing funnels, and then the next tier are presentation funnels, right? So presentation funnels like a webinar. How many of you guys have ever been on a webinar before? Okay, a webinar funnel looks kind of like this. Again, it's very simple, it's very easy. Someone registers, they get a ticket, then they go to web class, and at the end of the webinar, you sell them something at the end. So this is actually the webinar that we use to build ClickFunnels. It's very simple, it's 4 pages. Registration page, thank you page, the actual presentation where we teach somebody and then sell them something at the end, and then boom, the order form. But that's it, right? So you figure out, what am I selling? I want to sell through a webinar. Cool, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Like, we know the process, we know it looks just like this. You just model it. Okay, if you look at my webinar, if you look at Stacy's webinar, if you look at like everybody's webinar here, they all follow the exact same formula. The formula works. There's nothing to do, like the formula is kind of like the frame of a house, right? Like the frame's the same in every single house. The difference is like you putting your message and your stories and your pictures on it, but the frame doesn't change, right? All you have to know is like, what kind of funnel do I want to build? Oh, I want a webinar funnel. Cool. You click a button, boom, we have the frame for webinar funnel, and then it's just like putting your art inside of that frame. Okay, so which is pretty powerful. And like I said, the top tier of the value ladder is the high ticket that Eileen talked about earlier. Okay, now there are a lot of different types of funnels. You hear about a lot of ones, but inside the .com Secrets book, I talked about there were 12 core ones that drive like 98% of all of the sales on ClickFunnels. Okay, we're lucky enough in ClickFunnels, we have over 100,000 active users, and so I have a chance to see all the data. And so almost all of the volume, all the traffic comes through one of these 12 funnels. So you can see them over here. There's actually, I'll go to the next page here. You see them, there's like lead funnels. There's 4 types of lead funnels: squeeze page funnels, survey funnels, summit funnels, or challenge funnels. Unboxing funnels, there's a book, a card, or a paid challenge. Presentation funnels. So you can kind of see like those are the funnels that drive all the commerce on the internet. Okay, it's always one of those for the most part. Okay, so the thing I want you guys to understand is that as a funnel builder, your goal is to understand like, what is the type of funnel I need to create? What is the one I want? And then you just go and you look at the map, you look at the recipe, and you go and you create it. Okay, it's kind of like if someone came to you and let's say you wanted to build a cake, right? You want to make a cake. And you're like, hey, will you make me a cake? And you're like, well, I don't know how to make a cake, right? A lot of you guys came in this world like, I don't know how to build a funnel. But if you came to me and said, okay, I want you to make a cake. Here's the recipe. It's 3 eggs, a cup of flour, it's blah, blah, blah. And you gave me the recipe and you're like, oh, I can make a cake, right? You just put 3 eggs in, you follow the thing. The same thing is true in funnel building. There's recipes. You just follow the recipe, and by the time it's done, you have a funnel that's successful, okay? So the big opportunity I want you guys to really understand here, the big opportunity is that right now, like, there are more businesses being launched now than ever. Okay, some of you guys realize this big opportunity is for you. Like, you have a business, you're already, like, you're ready. But at the same time, the other big opportunity is just looking what's happening, right? There are more businesses being launched now than any other time in history. There's also more businesses failing now than any other time in history. Okay, so what does that mean? There's so much opportunity. People that need you, they need this skill set. They need you to understand funnels. Like, literally, this is my life mission. I've been talking about funnels every single day for almost 20 years now. Okay, and for some of you guys, you just found out about it this week, right? Okay, but this is like the most important message I have, is to help people know, because this is what saves businesses, what grows businesses, what helps you get your message out to more people, and it's getting bigger and bigger. Like, again, even if you don't have a product, you look at like in 2022, 5.6 million businesses were launched in 2022 alone. Right? How many of those people have funnels, you think? 100 of them? 1,000? Like, the opportunity is insane right now, bigger than it's ever been. So my question for you guys, as you've been learning these funnel building principles for the last couple of days, is how are you planning to use this skill set? Okay, there's a lot of ways you can use it, but I'm curious for everyone here. I want to see in the comment box, if you're in Facebook message, YouTube, LinkedIn, if you're in VIP, let us know. How many of you guys are learning this because you want to figure out how to build funnels for other people? Like, I want to be a funnel builder. I want to build funnels for other companies, other businesses. If that's you, write me, right? I'm a funnel builder. I want to help people. Okay, there's a lot of you guys. Awesome. Okay, for you, if this is you, you're like, this is the greatest opportunity in the world. This is the gold rush. This is, imagine being in San Francisco in the 1800s. And also, like, there's gold in the American River, and you're running down there, and like it's there. Like, this is the biggest opportunity of our lifetime. 5.6 million businesses launched this year, and 1,000 maybe have a funnel, and probably less than that. Okay? For those of you who want to be a funnel builder, this is the greatest opportunity you will ever stumble upon. I want you to understand how big this is. Okay? Okay, so question number 2. So we have people who want to be a funnel builder. The second side is, how many of you guys are just like, I know what's happening here. I could launch anything I want. I just want to build funnels for myself. I have a nonprofit I love. I have a book I want to write. I got a thing. I want to share charity. I'm running to be president of the United States. Like, whatever it is, like, how many of you guys like, I just want to build these funnels for myself. Okay, say myself in the comments if it's you, if myself. All right, we got tons of you guys. Okay, and then, I saw this. Okay, someone said both. How many of you guys like, I want both? Like, I get it. Like, I understand the opportunity. I want to build other people get paid. I want to make my own funnels. Like, this is the most important skill set I can learn on this planet. Like, how many of you guys are both? Now everyone's both, of course. Okay. Well, good news for you is you can do both. And that's what I want to talk about today. In fact, one of my favorite stories, I told you this on day number 1, Stephanie Blake, right? Stephanie came in this world. She didn't have money yet to go and launch her own business, launch her own enterprise, her own empire, but she did learn how to build funnels, right? And so she went, she found a chiropractor, built a funnel for that chiropractor. Then she built funnels for 10 chiropractors, started making tons of money from that as a funnel builder for somebody else, and then took that money and went and launched her own empire. Right? She was able to go from being a funnel builder for other people to winning her own 2 Common Club awards. Right now, she's launching this huge movement, helping kids get off screen time. Like, she's an amazing human. She's got things she's passionate about, missions she cares about, and she's now using the skill sets she learned, that finance, that she was able to learn while she was earning. Is that right? Or earn while you learn? Earn while you learn. I said it backwards. She was able to earn while she was learning, right? And now take this and take her mission, things she's passionate about, and blow it into the world and have success there as well. Okay? Like, there's nothing more important you guys can be doing than this. Right? Some of my, one of the guys, John, that works here, has had his kids in here. They're homeschooled, and his kids have been in this room this entire week. He's like, this is more important than any school they could possibly learn right now. This is the future. This is where things are going. If they master this skill, and like while they're in middle school or junior high school, like, can you imagine what's possible? Like, that's the key, you guys. I showed you guys this clip from Noah. Noah, for the time, 14-year-old kid, is literally taking equity in people's businesses for building funnels. For those who missed day number 1, do you want to watch a 30-second clip that's going to blow your mind forever? Okay, this is Noah Lenz. 14-year-old kid who builds funnels for other people. Check out what he said when I asked him how much he charges to build a funnel for somebody. I know you've built funnels for yourself and for other people, but when did you kind of decide, like, I'm going to build funnels, for Caleb, obviously, but other people? Like, what was the reason why you kind of made that decision?
I like building funnels for Caleb, working with him and like not having to like worry about my own product. Like, he worried about the product, fulfilling it, etc. All I needed to do was do the marketing, which is what I was really passionate about. In about June of 2018, I started my own agency.
How much do you charge somebody to build a funnel for them?
If someone wanted to work with me, I honestly would like probably only work with them if I got a certain amount of equity in the business.
He's negotiating equity already. I love it. Okay, you guys getting this? 14-year-old Noah is getting equity in companies for building funnels for them. There's nothing more important you could be doing with your time right now than mastering the skill set. Not only for you, but for your spouse, for your kids, for your grandkids, for your friends, for your neighbors. Like, this is the future. This is the way that businesses will grow in the future. Okay? If people do not have people don't have funnels in 3 years from now, 5 years from now, they will not be in business. Like, that's the direction. That's where everything is heading towards. And you guys are here early before everybody else knows about it. Okay, I've been talking about this for 20 years now, and still hardly anybody knows about it. There's never been an opportunity in our lifetime greater than this today. And you guys are here, understanding it, learning it, mastering it. Does that make sense? Okay, again, this is the most valuable skill set to every single business out there. It's the skill of becoming a funnel builder. It's a rainmaker. It's a person that can bring customers, clients, leads into a business, right? You're the most valuable person in any business. Okay, so my question for you guys is, who here wants to become a master funnel builder? Okay. Who wants to master the skill set at a level where you can literally touch anything, it turns to gold? You guys heard the story of Midas touch? King Midas, anything he touched turned into gold. We master funnels the exact same way. I can literally walk into any business, boom, I touch it. Add a funnel to it, boom, it turns into gold. I've done it over and over and over and over again, literally thousands of businesses at this point, right? It's going to give you the Midas touch. Where you can touch something, it turns into gold. If you want to be a master funnel builder, I need to hear it really loud. Well, you guys all stand up right now, tap your chest, say, I'm a funnel builder. Okay, one more time, I'm a funnel builder. In Rome. Okay, this is the thing, you guys, you have to master to understand. So let me show you how it works, okay? The good news is you don't have to master every single funnel. Eileen has not mastered every single funnel. She's mastered one at a super deep level, and she's done pretty well for herself since then, right? Okay, so you don't have to master all of them. Again, there's a lot. I don't want you to get overwhelmed like, oh, there's like 14 different funnels. I have to master them all. No, you don't. I mastered them all because I'm a funnel nerd. I care about this more than anybody on the planet. Most people know one. So all you do is pick one funnel type and then master it. Become great at it. Okay, so that's number one. Pick one. Again, there's a lot. And there's squeeze space funnels, survey funnels, summit funnels, free challenge funnels, which, by the way, how many of you guys realize right now that, like, I'm in a funnel? I'm literally in the middle of a free challenge funnel. Okay? Make sure you guys all are aware. Like, you're in the middle of a funnel. This stuff works, right? 200,000 of you guys registered for this funnel challenge, right? You're in this challenge. You're in the middle of a funnel right now. So these things work. Okay? So if you want to learn how to do free challenge funnels, book funnels, cart funnels, paid challenge funnels, VSL funnels, webinar funnels, product launch funnels, application funnels, webinar application funnels, funnel hubs, funnel stacking, like all these funnels are in there, right? So for example, Kevin Richards, who works with me now, Kevin, like, he saw all them funnel types. The one that he got most excited for was a product launch funnel. So he learned how to build a product launch funnel. The first one didn't do that good. Tried again. After 3 or 4, he got really good doing product launch funnels. Then he would go to big events and he'd say, hey, you got a product, I'll do a product launch funnel for you. And he had doing product launch funnels, some of the biggest brands in the world. You can see he did them for for Natalie Jill, for Shailene Johnson, for Success Magazine, for Jim Rohn. Like, he started doing these because he got really good at funnel type, and then went and just did it over and over and over again. The first time it's hard because you got to figure out all the mechanics and how it works. But after you've done it once, you just clone the funnel, change the faces, and launch it again. Clone the funnel, change the faces, launch it again, right? And he made insane amounts of money getting equity in all these people's product launches because he got really good at one funnel type. You don't have to be good at 14 or 12 or 4, just one. Pick one and master and become amazing. This is Austin Ford. Austin Ford got really, really good at doing challenge funnels like the one that you're in right now. He tried the first one, second one, after 3 or 4 times, he got really good at it. They told people, I'm really good at challenge funnels. I'll take equity in your business to build your challenge funnel. And then guess what? They lined up. Everyone wanted a challenge funnel because he had proven they'd work. He'd proven that he knew how to make them work. And he did challenge funnel after challenge funnel after challenge funnel after challenge funnel. And he's done like 100-something challenge funnels now. Okay? Mike and AJ, they got really, really good at funnel hubs. That was the thing that, like, these are the greatest thing in the world. They became masters of funnel hubs. They actually invented the term and the phrase of it. They went out there and they started selling funnel hubs. And guess what? I bought one. Dan Kennedy bought one. Steve Larson bought one. Garrett White bought one. Like, they started selling to everybody because they got really, really good at a certain funnel type. Okay? So your job is not to master all of them. It's to pick one and say, I'm going to become the best funnel builder in the world at this type. Right? One more time. Say, I'm a funnel builder. I'm a funnel builder. Okay, you guys understand this? Like, this is the future. Okay, as you're looking at this, you're like, okay, this is exciting. This is exciting. How many of you guys are excited, by the way? Want to make sure you're excited? How many of you guys are also at the same time, though, while you're excited, you're also a little bit nervous? Okay, I understand it. This is like stepping into the darkness, right? We hear about faith all the time. What is faith? Faith is like stepping in the darkness. I have no idea. Like, I know the results over there. I can see it, but it's all foggy between now and then, right? So faith is like you're stepping in the darkness, and the craziest thing happens. You step, you're like, I don't know what's there. What if it's a cliff? What if it's, I don't know. And as soon as you step, boom, the light, the way gets lit just a little bit further. You're like, oh, I can see the next step. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. And you step, and then it gets a little bit lighter, right? And you keep going until eventually you get to the end, right? Now, I know that for you, you don't know what the path is. It's very foggy and dark and everything. You see the result, but you don't know the path. But I got good news for you. I know the path. I've not done this once or twice or 3 times. Like, I personally have like 62 Common Club awards, maybe more, okay? I've done this personally myself 60 different times. I've helped, we are now almost 2,000 people got 2 Common Club awards. So not only do I know the path to the end, I have done this trail more times than any human on the planet. I know exactly where to go, the pitfalls, the ups, the downs, everything, right? And so know that as you're stepping into this faith right here, there's me, your guide. I'm Yoda. I'm coming here saying, look, I know where to go. Come follow me. Let's go. And I'm going to take you on this journey because I know how to get you the result you're looking for. So yes, you can be nervous. I understand it, okay? But, oops. Sorry, my slide went out of thing. So if you are nervous, so I want you to understand, again, when you're starting this process, at the very beginning, you're not going to be very good. Okay, Garrett White talked about this the other day with you guys a little bit, but I have a clip from the very first Funnel Hacking Live he ever spoke at. It's a 20-second clip that's going to help you, hopefully, to get unnervous, okay? And understand, look, at the beginning, you're not going to be very good, okay? And because of that, I want you to listen to this really quick clip from Garrett.
First off, understand, no matter what you try, in the beginning, it's going to suck because you suck. But you'll get better and you'll suck less as you keep doing this, and eventually you'll suck less so little that you'll actually be good. But just surrender to the fact that you're going to suck.
Okay. So at first you're going to suck. That's okay. Do you understand that? Like, this is your very first time in the funnel. First one's going to be bad. But if you do it again and again, you practice 3, 4, 5 times, all of a sudden, like, wow, I'm actually really good at building lead funnels. I'm glad Russell forced me to do day number 1 so I could see how it works. But I did a second one and a third one, and I'm actually pretty good at this. Right? Or high ticket funnels. Like, man, Eileen's high ticket funnel is good. I'm going to go master that. You build the first one, it's not going to be very good. Her first one, she made a janky video, posted up there, sold her high ticket thing for $297. It wasn't very good. But then she did again and again and again. And now she's great at it. Okay. So understand, like, it's not that difficult. You just have to understand that first I'm going to suck, but I'm going to keep doing it. Eventually I'll suck less. Right? As Garrett says, eventually you'll suck less so little, they'll eventually become good. I should make that a t-shirt or something. Maybe that'll be the next thing. But understand that. Okay. So I have a question for you guys. Okay, we've been here for 4 days so far. I'm trying to teach as much as I can, but the problem obviously is, like, it's hard to give you everything. There's a lot of funnels, a lot of strategies, a lot of things. But I'm curious, for those of you guys who've been here for 4 days, you're here today with me. How many of you guys you want to make this funnel building thing, you want to become a master at it, and you want to make it your new career? How many of you guys like, this is the future, I want this to be my career? Yeah. I remember when I first started learning about this stuff and I started first doing it, I was like, I want to do this forever. People always ask me, Russell, why don't you stop doing this? Right? ClickFunnels makes tons of money. You could retire. I'm like, because this is my life. This is my sport. Like, I love this. This is my career. Like, this is all I want to do. I can literally go to any business, touch it, and it turns to gold. Like, why would you stop doing that? Why would you retire from that? It is the most exciting, fun thing in the world. I want to give that gift to you guys as well. Okay. And so because of that, for those of you guys who want to make this calling your career, I want to do something crazy. I literally want to make you the most irresistible offer that I've ever made in the history of ClickFunnels. We've been live for 8 years now. A lot of you guys know that we're not going anywhere. We've been here for 8 years. We are the beginning of this entire movement of funnel building. As we were kind of planning this challenge, like I want to make people an offer because I know that when this is done, people are going to feel lonely, they're going to feel lost, they're going to feel confused. I want to take them on a journey over the next 12 months. And we start planning like, well, if we do this, like we need to make them an offer. And like, so initially made an offer that was good. And like, how do we make it better? How do we make it better? And last night about midnight, we came up with literally what I think is the most irresistible offer in the history of all time. Okay. And I want to make you guys this offer. You guys cool if I make you an irresistible offer that will blow your mind? Okay. All right. Now I'm going to make you this offer on a couple things. Number one is I want you guys to make a commitment to me. And this is not just like a commitment like, oh yeah, I'm going to try. No. Okay. What did Yoda say? Do or do not try. Okay. The commitment is I want you guys to commit to this for the next 12 months of your life, learning how to master funnels. You're not going to master it in a 5-day challenge. Okay. You're going to understand, you're going to see the opportunity, but like for you to master it, it's going to take it 12 months. Okay. I don't want you guys to think I got to make money in like 30 days. Like, no, this is a commitment. This is not some get rich quick scheme. This is how do we build a business? And if I can get you guys to commit to me for 12 months to master funnels, not every funnel, but master one funnel type, then in exchange, I will make a commitment to you guys. Okay. And this commitment is that I will make you guys an insane offer. Okay. You guys commit to that? Everybody commit in the comments. Say, I commit, Russell. I will commit to 12 months of my life if you commit to give me the most crazy offer of all time for the next 12 months. Okay. Here's the commitment. All right. Here's the offer, you guys. This is something that is going to change. Like I'm so excited because I know what this is going to do for you in your future. Okay. This is the deal. If you guys will commit to invest in the 12-month Funnel Builder training, it's the 12-month program to go through and learn and master and understand this, right? If you invest in the 12-month Funnel Builder training today, what I'm willing to do in exchange is I'm willing to give you 12 months of ClickFunnels 2.0 for free. How many guys would like to have ClickFunnels 2.0 for free for the next 12 months? That means a year where you're not stressing about, oh, I got to figure out how to do monthly payments and all that stuff. I got to make money because I know next month I'm going to pay. And you don't want to stress about any of those things. Okay. So when you invest in the Funnel Builder training today, okay, and this is not like a free trade, this is a paid investment. It's where I'm going to have a chance to work with me and my team for the next 12 months to help you master whichever funnel you want to master and understand. Okay. If you will commit to working this for 12 months and master a funnel, I will give you ClickFunnels 2.0 for free for the next 12 months. That way, again, there's no stress, there's no monthly payments, none of that kind of stuff. Okay. But on top of that, I told you this is the greatest offer of all time. So this is good. This is a great offer, right? I want to make it even more irresistible. On top of that, I'm also going to give you guys the original ClickFunnels Classic, ClickFunnels 2.0, ClickFunnels 1.0, ClickFunnels Classic. I will give that for free for the next 12 months as well. That means if you're already using ClickFunnels, because some of you guys are like freaking out, like, oh, my funnel's in ClickFunnels 1.0, and I want 2.0, but I'm going to move them over, and like, there's all this stress and anxiety. So during this process for the next 12 months, we'll give you ClickFunnels 2.0 for free during that 12-month period of time. And if you have a ClickFunnels 1.0 account, you get that for free for 12 months. That means you have 12 months to migrate funnels over, to move things, like all that stuff. No stress, no anxiety. You got tons of time to do it, right? And so we'll give you ClickFunnels Classic for free the next 12 months as well. I see people already like jumping up and down in the video. It's just, okay, good. You guys are getting this. And then on top of that, this is the other crazy thing, is we're going to let you do something we've never done before. You actually lock in our lowest annual pricing in ClickFunnels history. Okay. We've never done this before in the past. We'll probably never do it in the future, but those who are on this challenge today, we're going to lock in the lowest annual pricing, which means well, I'll tell you the pricing a little bit. Basically, instead of paying, $300 to $500 a month, you'll be able to lock in our annual pricing at a huge, insane discount. Okay. And so that's kind of the core of the offer. So let me walk you through everything you get when you guys decide to invest in the Funnel Builder training today. Okay. The first thing you get, like I said, you can get the 12-month Funnel Hacker Edition of ClickFunnels 2.0 for free. So the question is, what is the Funnel Hacker Edition like? What does that actually mean? What's involved in that one? Okay. So if you look at these different plans, there's a $147 a month plan, $197, and there's a $297 Funnel Hacker plan, which is $297 a month. Okay. Any of you guys who took the trial, you're opted into that plan right now. The good news, if for some reason you get nervous, you can downgrade to the 97 or the 4. You can downgrade different levels. But the funnel hacking plan is $297 a month, which means you're gonna get 12 months of that for free, which means literally you're saving $3,564 just by taking up on this offer. You're getting that for free. But on top of that, this the funnel hacker plan, this is pricing that we're doing just right now during the beta launch. When ClickFunnels goes live, it's actually not going to be $297 a month. The funnel hacker plan will be $497 a month. So you're getting that level for free, which again is the equivalent of you would pay $5,964 the next 12 months for that. I'm going to give that to you guys for free. Does that make sense? Okay. And I know a lot of people are wondering, why is ClickFunnels 1.0, Russell, there was a 97 or 297. Why is this one so much more expensive? Because ClickFunnels 1.0 was a funnel builder. ClickFunnels 2.0 is not just a funnel builder. It's an enterprise solution, okay? Again, it is your website. It's your membership sites. It's your CRM. It's your email autoresponder. It's your analytics. It's your tracking. It's your funnel builder. It's all the things, okay? This is not like we just made the software a little bit bigger, right? This is literally canceling like every other service you need on the internet and plugging it into one spot to have it all together. That way, all your stats, your dashboards, your tracking, everything's in one spot as opposed to trying to go everywhere, right? Most enterprise software is at least $497 a month or more. And so that's the thing, you guys are getting this enterprise level, $497 a month for free for the next 12 months. On top of that, and this is something that half my team doesn't know this part yet. I add this to the slides like 20 minutes before I came out here. The other thing we're gonna give you is we're gonna give you 3 workspaces inside of ClickFunnels. What does that mean? That's literally like having 3 ClickFunnels accounts, okay? Do you get this? So it means that you have one that could be your main business, one that could be your kid's business, and one could be a business that you're selling. Like you can go get a chiropractor or a dentist or go find an author and you build one in this account for them, right? And so you can build 3 whole different ClickFunnels accounts, 3 different CRMs, 3 different, like everything. So it's basically like having 3 ClickFunnels accounts in one, okay? So again, one where you're building your own empire and maybe 2 that you're building clients, or one for your kids, one for you, one for your friends, like however you want to structure it, but there's 3 workspaces you have in here. Now, the cool thing is, let's say you get a dentist and you take the 3rd workspace, you build out an entire funnel for him, and then you could actually sell that to him. You say, look, here's the process. I can manage it for you for $1,000 a month. Or if you want for 10 grand, I'll let you buy the whole thing. And then you could sell that account. You click a button, it pushes in his account, and then boom, you get a 3rd one and start building a new one again. Okay, but you have 3 active workspaces inside your ClickFunnels account. That's why it's $497 a month, because it's not just a ClickFunnels account. It's the enterprise level, and you get 3 workspaces, and it is insane. Does that make sense? Okay. And the big question then was like, Russell, what if I'm using ClickFunnels Classic? Like, what do I do? I have funnels over here and over there. Again, you're getting ClickFunnels Classic for free for the next 12 months as well. Okay. Now that means when you have these ClickFunnels accounts, you're going to be able to build all the funnel types we've talked about. You'll be able to build lead funnels and survey funnels and summit funnels and book funnels and cart funnels and challenge funnels and VSL funnels and webinar funnels and high ticket funnels and product launch funnels, all the different funnels. On top of that, you're also going to be able to get rid of a lot of stuff. My guess is most of you have been trying to figure out how to do business here for a long time, right? You probably have a lot of things, but nice things when you have ClickFunnels 2.0, you can get rid of all your landing page software. You can get rid of your split test software. You can get rid of your shopping cart. You can get rid of your email autoresponders, or text message autoresponders, your automated webinar software, your affiliate software. You can get rid of your membership site software. You can get rid of Photoshop. You can get rid of WordPress. You can get rid of your hosting, your programmers, your designers, your webmasters, and so much more. Like literally, when you do this, you can fire everybody else on your team you're paying to do this kind of stuff, right? You can fire your designers, your webmasters, your programmers, your analytics people, and a whole bunch more, okay? A lot of people, they told me when they start using ClickFunnels, they save over $1,000 or more a month just by switching to ClickFunnels. So ClickFunnels should never actually cost you money anyway, because it's literally all these things you're paying for other people, now you don't have to pay them anymore. And that's all savings you get back in, because ClickFunnels should never be a cost. It should always be an investment, okay? Now, the only way you're going to get this insane deal from me is if you guys yell out at the top of your lungs that I am a funnel builder. Tell me in the comments down below, say, I'm a funnel builder. I'm a funnel builder. Okay. As my funnel builders, that's why I'm willing to give you this insane offer. But wait, there's more. Do you want to see what else you're going to get? So again, the first thing you're going to get is you're going to get the ClickFunnels 2.0 Funnel Hacker annual plan, which gives you 3 ClickFunnels workspaces. You get ClickFunnels Classic for 12 months. All of that is a total value of $9,528. Okay. All right. Number 2, then, this is the course. Okay, this is the course you have to invest in. It's the $2,000 course. You invest in the Funnel Builder course. This can teach you all the different funnels, okay? Inside this course, you have a chance to master all the funnels. You're going to master lead squeeze funnels, survey funnels, summit funnels, like all the different funnels we use. You have a chance to master them and learn exactly how to build them in ClickFunnels 1.0 as well as ClickFunnels 2.0. You log in the training, you pick a funnel, and it's going to teach you exactly how to do it. Now, again, you don't have to do all of these. You can pick just one. If you're like, I just want to, like Eileen sold me, I want a high ticket funnel. Cool, go to high ticket funnel, watch the trainings, build it out, and then master high ticket funnels. Like, I want to do a challenge funnel like Russell did. Cool, watch the challenge funnel training, master it, build it out, and you're done, okay? And so all that training will be in there for you guys as well, okay? Plus, on top of that, all the funnels, you're also going to be able to train and be able to master all the other things. Like, you'll be able to learn exactly how to build out websites and funnel hubs, okay? All the trainings there to show you exactly how to do that. Number 2 is going to show you exactly how to build out membership sites. One of the most exciting things about ClickFunnels 2.0 is the membership site platform. Those who have used it, played with it, is the most powerful membership site platform on the planet. It trumps everything else out in the market. We literally, as we were like building this with every other membership site platform, every other membership site platform in the world, like how do we make this better and more powerful, simpler, but also powerful that you can do almost anything. We're going to show you exactly how to build out membership sites for yourself or for your clients, right? And on top of that, we're also going to master email follow-up funnels, which is what we'll be talking about tomorrow, but we're going to master that inside of there as well. So you become a master of all these different pieces, okay? Now, some of you guys look at this and you're like, this is cool, Russell, but I don't really want to do all this stuff. I just want a funnel at the end of the day, right? So what you can do is you can take your tech guys, your tech gals, and put them through the funnel. Put them through the training. Say, look, you guys go watch this and build me a funnel. So if you don't want to do, if you're more like, I'm an author, I want to write books and stuff, but I need someone to build these things for me. Cool. Get someone on your team to go through this training for you and have them build the funnels for you. Some of you guys are like, Russell, that's cool if you got a tech guy or tech gal, but I'm just getting started. I don't have a tech guy or tech gal. If we don't have a tech guy or tech gal, my next question is, do you have any kids? Or do you know any kids in your neighborhood? Because we can literally have them go through this training and they can learn it. And they can become the most profitable person on your team. Okay, because this is not difficult. My kids know how to build funnels. Like other people's kids know how to build funnels. Noah Lenz, this 14-year-old, is trading equity for funnels, for crying out loud. Okay, Have your kids do it. If you don't have any kids, borrow one. There's tons of them out there, and they can all do this stuff. They're better with technology than most of us, and funnel building is not difficult, okay? Put them through the training and have them become the funnel builders on your team, okay? The goal of this is to help you to be able to build any funnel fast so you guys can get into the 2 Comma Club, okay? The question then is like, Russell, does this training work? I told you, we've helped 2,000 people win a 2 Comma Club award. Of course it works. I'll share just a couple quick testimonials though, because I want you guys to understand this is, again, not our first rodeo. This is a path that's been trailblazed over and over and over again. And so we're coming on this path, taking you to a certain result. This is one of my favorite success stories. Liz Benning was one of the first people that started using ClickFunnels. She's such an amazing person. And I remember, well, you guys know Liz. She has a big business now. You've probably seen her ads everywhere. She's super successful. But this is what the testimony she gave me right after she started using ClickFunnels, why it meant so much to me, so I want to share with you. This was her very first funnel she'd ever launched. And she said, with our new funnel, which is a webinar funnel, this month we got 35 new clients and $997 each. Now we'll be the funnel perfected. We're on track to get 100 new clients this month alone. Is that exciting? I get so excited for you because, and again, she's gone on to do so much more than this, but this was after her first funnel went live. How exciting is that, you guys? Can you see yourself doing this? Like, oh, can you imagine, like, first funnel goes live, the sales start coming in. In fact, literally, as I'm sitting here in the chair, I was scrolling through the Facebook group while Eileen was up on stage. Somebody posted, I got my very first sale. Do you guys see that in there? Like, sales are already coming for those who are just like starting to dabble right now. Imagine when you master this thing, you have a webinar funnel that can crush, or you have a client you did a webinar funnel for, like, it is insane. Okay? Next testimony, this is one from Mike Stanzik. And Mike was probably, of all the people in our community, was the greenest newbie when he first came in. Like, he didn't know what funnels were. I don't think he knew what a website was. Like, he was like, again, and you guys are like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, he didn't know at all, but he followed the process. And this is what he said. He said, I've never had an actual funnel before ClickFunnels. I followed Russell's instructions. I set up a sales funnel, bought my first ad on my very first try, sold 8 people on my front end, which is free plus shipping, and 2 people bought my $197 upsell. Is that awesome? And some of you guys are looking at it saying, Russell, he made what, $400? Big deal, right? But I want you to see what he said. He said, on my first try. How many of you guys have been trying this for a while? I mean, it's like, maybe you've been trying for a month or 6 months or a year, 2 years, 3 years. What would it have been worth to you to be successful on your first try? Like, that's the power, you guys. We're trying to get you to get to the success faster. How do we shortcut your success? It's by giving you guys the exact blueprints that worked for 2,000 plus people, right? And the last time I'm going to show you guys, this is from Simon Cryer. Simon said, I followed this funnel hack system. I found a funnel I liked. I modeled it. On my very first test, we doubled over on our ad spend. I put $1 in, we got $2 back out. Isn't that cool? I want to share something because so many people tell me, like, well, Russell, what's my budget going to be like after I have a funnel that's live? I spend like $1 million a month on ads. I smile. I'm going to say, come back to Brooke. This is the math or drama problem, right? So I come back and I say, okay, this is the deal. Let's say you build a funnel correctly. You go through all the funnel building training, you understand it, you build a funnel correctly. So much so you buy it at $1, you spend $1 in advertising on Monday, and on Tuesday you make $2 back out. How much do you think you should spend in it? Like, what do you think your budget should be? They go, well, if I spend $1 in ads on Monday and I make $2 back on Tuesday, I want to spend $1 million a day. I said, yeah, exactly. When you have a funnel that works, you don't have a budget, right? My biggest frustration in my ad team, like, spend more money. Like, I put $1 in, $2 back out. Like, there is no budget. Okay. Now, obviously, your funnel's not working. You put $2 and get 1 out. You should stop. Make sure you tweak the funnel and test it and tweak it until you get it working. But as soon as it works, where you get $1 in, $2 back out, like, it's off to the races. You don't have a budget. So that's the key. And we're going to show you is, like, you don't have to spend thousands of dollars, right? Christine said when she launched her first funnel yesterday, she spent $60 in ads and made like $100 back. Ooh, to take $100, put it back in. Next day, you got $120. I kept drawing that in until eventually she had more in a month than she made an entire year prior. Okay, so that's the key, you guys. And one last I'll share. This is Drew Canole from Organifi. Some of you guys have seen Organifi. They've become a huge brand. Okay, but before they were a huge brand, they were funnel builders just like you. They came to our programs. They were stuck. They were frustrated. They didn't know what to do, right? They had a ClickFunnels Classic account. And I want Drew, the founder of this company, I want to hear in his own words what having a funnel did for him and his business.
You want to give you kind of your experience about the funnel stuff that I went through with you guys?
Absolutely. So what was it? About 4 months ago, I bought the book 108 Split Tests. And I was looking through this book and I'm like, this book is just loaded with goodness. I'm like, in the back of my mind, being a visionary, you know, you have all these ideas as entrepreneurs, right? Everybody in the room has 1,000 ideas. In my mind at the time, I was like, what if Russell could come here and help the Fit Life TV team build our supplement funnel and the different things that we're creating? Because at the time, we were doing well, like Jamel said, over $1 million every year, but we wanted to 10X it and take it to the next level. So Brunson came out. He spent the entire day with us. He just blew our minds of the content that he was delivering. And we were in our conference room. We didn't even have a whiteboard in the conference room. Poor guy was drawing on the windows in this place. And he mapped out the entire strategy, the entire funnel for the product launch that we just put into play. And literally within 2 weeks, I mean, we 10x our business or more. And we have pre-orders coming in now that's essentially going to pay for all of our product for like the next year and a half. It's ridiculous. So I believe in it. I think it's absolutely amazing what he teaches. What he's telling you guys to do, it can radically transform your business if you just listen and follow with it instead of trying to be creative and, putting your touch into it, follow the pros that have been doing it for over a decade. And that's exactly what we did. And now we're not only making more money, but our mission and purpose here is to transform 10 million people this year. And we're well on our way to do that with physical products outside of just digital. So you're touching those lives through us, my man. And I want to appreciate you for that. So thanks.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, you guys getting this? You see how this works? It's how you grow a company. It works for every type of business. Okay, so here's what you're gonna get. Here's a recap. Again, the first thing you get is the ClickFunnels 2.0 Funnel Hacker Annual Plan. That also gives you 3 ClickFunnels workspaces. I saw in the comments that said, that mean I get 3 funnels? No, you get 3 workspaces. That's 3 companies. So you can have infinity funnels inside of each one, right? In my ClickFunnels company, I have dozens and dozens of funnels. So you can do that, but it's 3 different companies. So one for you, one for your kids, one for a company you're gonna sell funnels to, right? And so you get all of those as well. Number 2, you get ClickFunnels Classic for 12 months for free as well. You get the Funnel Builder Secrets course. Total value right now is $11,525. Now, a couple other things I want to make, because again, I want to make this the most irresistible offer you've ever seen in the history of your life and make it a complete no-brainer. So next thing is, how many of you have ever seen this, this company is called Guru? They have this funnel simulation software. Some of my favorite things. Like if you know me and you've seen me, like I love whiteboards, I love doodling, and I map out my funnels on a whiteboard. But a little while ago, I found the software. I was like, this is so cool. I don't have to just doodle on a whiteboard. I can actually use software to build my funnels, but then I can run funnel simulations. So I say, well, if I spend $1 in ads, this page converts at 1%, 2%. What does it look like? And click a button and it shows you. Let me show you actually a quick video how Guru works. So this is the video. And like, again, you go and you grab the pages and you kind of like map out what your funnel's gonna look like, and upsell, and downsell, and then a cross sell, and like what's gonna happen here. And you build it all out. And then inside of there, you go and you add like, what's the products that each page is gonna look like, and how much is it gonna cost, and what percentage is it gonna convert at. And so it's like a digital whiteboard for you to map out your funnels. And this is like, I have so much fun doing this. So you map them out, and then you go say how much, like what's each page is going to convert at. You kind of guess, and then based on that, you're going to go and you're going to plug in traffic. So I'm going to buy Facebook ads. Here's what to spend on Facebook ads, and then so you hook that. We're adding traffic in there, and then you click on simulate. Boom! You click the button, and it simulates what happens if it's in 10 ads, or 20 ads, or 50 ads, and you see what would happen to your funnel if it actually works. Right? Was I profitable? Was I not? Okay, well, this version wasn't profitable. Maybe if I change the conversion from 3% to 5%, what happens? You start learning what actually happens inside of a funnel based on different scenarios, right? So Guru is like a fun tool. I play with it all the time. It's like how I brainstorm ideas, and it's really, really cool. But this is the problem. Guru is owned by one of my friends. It's his company, and right now he charges $79 a month for the software, which is basically $948 a year, or if you want a lifetime account, it's $1,997. So I asked him, like, hey man, can you just like give all the funnel builders Guru for free? He's like, no. I'm like, but dude, if they're paying like for ClickFunnels, like all this stuff, like I just want to give it to him for free. He's like, I can't, like you have to buy a license. These licenses and cost like $200 or $300, and all these things back and forth. I got all frustrated. I said, okay, I want to make sure that everybody has Guru. Can I just buy your company from you? And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, let me just buy the company from you. So I wrote a check for insane amounts of money. We bought Guru. And because of that, for anybody who becomes a funnel builder today, I can actually give you Guru for free. How many of you guys want Guru for free? Yeah. Okay. That was a multiple 7-figure investment on my hand to get that clap. So hopefully that was worth it to you guys. But yeah, now you can use this for free, and you can literally start mapping out funnels all day long, playing with them. It's like, as you can see, like it's so much fun. You guys have so much fun with this. So this is a tool we'll give you for free when you upgrade today as well. And so these are all things. I want to make sure you have everything you need. So you've got the funnel software, you got the funnel training, you got Guru, so you can start mapping the funnels. Like, what else do you guys need to be successful? I want to make sure you have everything possibly successful. Oh, I know one thing that's going to hold you up. It's something that most people get stuck on when they do launch their funnel. In fact, it's the reason why I wrote my second book, Expert Secrets, is to teach people how to persuade and how to sell on the different pages inside the funnels, right? So the last thing you need to be really successful is copy. Copy is the words on your pages, okay? So copy is the headline, it's the videos, it's the bullet points on the list, it's the upsells, like all these different things. This is copy. It's the words that actually sell the products and the services, right? So there's copy there. But there's also copy here. You have copy on your Facebook ads, Instagram ads, like all the ads, there's copy there. The emails that go out, right? The emails, that's all copy. Like how do you write that copy? If you write good copy, it makes a lot of money. You write bad copy, people don't actually buy it, right? Some of you guys on day number 2, we gave you a light version of funnel scripts so you could go and start writing the headlines for your squeeze page, right? Wasn't it powerful? You filled in a form, you clicked a button, it popped out your headline and your bullet points, all sorts of stuff, right? And copywriting of all the things inside of funnel building is the most expensive. Before I had funnel scripts, I used to hire copywriters all the time. This is a sales letter. I spent $20,000 someone to write that sales letter, $20,000 for that one, $15,000 for that one, $15,000 for that one, $15,000 and $15,000. Right? To hire a good copywriter is $15,000 to $20,000 to write one sales letter. And what's crazy is that they don't always work. Of these 5 sales letters, only one of the 5 actually converted. The other 5, I just had to throw them away. It's expensive, right? So like, how do we make this simpler for you guys? Because I don't want you to have to hire copywriters into that. And so Jim Edwards and I developed this software called Funnel Scripts. And Funnel Scripts is cool because it helps you write all your sales letters, your emails, your ads, your webinar slides in under 10 minutes without having to hire an expensive copywriter. And all you got to do is like fill in the blank or fill in the form, you click a blank and boom, the copy gets popped out for you. Okay. And Jim spent years, decades to be able to create funnel scripts. He went through every single headline that's ever been run that was successful throughout all time, found them all, and then built them in the software where you plug in your product information, you click a button, and it takes your product and it weaves it into the highest converting headlines of all time. It's like, here's the 200 best converting headlines with your product weaved into it. And you're like, which one should I use? They're all amazing, right? Like grab that one or that one. It doesn't even matter. There's so many different options. Get it for headlines, get it for Facebook ads, for emails, for all the different things you're going to need copy for inside your business, okay? And basically you log into Funnel Scripts, you pick what script you want. So again, there's all sorts of ads, video sales letters, upsells, downsells, emails, like everything. You pick which one you want, you fill in some blanks, you click the button and boom, it pops out the copy. You copy it, you paste it into your Facebook ad or to your email, and it's that good, right? Now, obviously you have to, usually the copy comes back, you have to tweak a little bit, edit it, but for the most part, it does like 95% of the work for you. In fact, I've recently found out that many of the copywriters who charge $15,000 or $20,000 for a sales letter, guess what they do? They log into Funnel Scripts, they fill it out for the client, they generate, get the copy out, and then they tweak it and they sell that. It gets crazy, okay? I want you guys to have this tool. Okay, it doesn't just work for Facebook ads, it works for all sorts of stuff. Right? You fill it out, you pick a different script, you fill it out. For headlines, click a button and boom, pops out hundreds of headlines with your product, your service weaved into it. So you can grab one for headline for an ad, you can grab them for your subject line of an email, like you can grab them and just pops out tons and tons of copy that's proven to convert. Okay. Now, if you go to funnelscripts.com right now, you'll see we sell funnel scripts for $797. And we have sold thousands and thousands of copies of this. But because I want to make this the most irresistible offer of all time, I want to give you guys access to ClickFunnels or to Funnel Scripts for the next 12 months for free. How many of you guys want Funnel Scripts for free? How many of you guys like 12 months is cool, but you know what's even cooler than 12 months, Russell? If you really want this to be an irresistible offer, 12 months is cool, but lifetime is even cooler. How many of you guys want lifetime access to Funnel Scripts? Okay, fine. Twist my arm. I'll make you guys, okay. But this is the key. I'm only going to give you this. You guys feeling this offer is insane, right? The only way I'm giving this offer those right now, I need all you guys at home, in the VIP rooms, everywhere. If you're Facebook, Instagram, stand up, wherever you're at right now. And I want to yell at top of your lungs, I'm a funnel builder. One more time, a little louder. I can't hear you. I'm a funnel builder. Okay, this is your future. This is your career. This is the path. This is the way. Okay? I want to make, like, I'm doing everything possible to lead you guys to water. And I'm bribing you, I'm pulling you, but like the water's there. You have to be the one to take the step and say, yes, I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm going to drink. Okay. You guys know this is the opportunity. You know this is the time. You know this is the thing that's going to get you to where you want to be. Okay. I've showed you the path. I showed you the way. And I want you guys to drink. Okay. And so this is the offer. Once again, you get ClickFunnels 2.0, the Funnel Hacker Plan. Literally, if you pay for this monthly, it's cost $5,964. That's the made-up value. That's the actual value as a member. And you're getting 3 ClickFunnels workspaces. You get ClickFunnels Classic for free for 12 months. You get the Funnel Builder Secret Course. You get the Guru Pro Account Lifetime Access. You get the Funnel Script software. Total value of $16,509. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you guys $16,509. But let me ask you a question. Let's say that I did. Let's say that was the price point, right? Eileen talked about she charged $55,000 for a day. So this would still be a screaming deal, right? Like this is an insane deal, but I'm not going to charge that. But let's just say I did. Let's say that was the investment. You had to go figure out how am I going to get $16,509? What am I going to do? Maybe if I go find someone who's a funnel, I can sell them a funnel for $5,000. If I sell 3 funnels, now it's free, right? Like you start thinking through that. But I want you to understand, like, let's say I did charge that and that was the price, right? And if all that this training and software and everything I did, everything this offer I created for them, all it did was finally give you a funnel that's profitable, where you can put $1 in advertising in and get $2 back out. Would it be worth it? Yeah. I would pay $16,000 a million times over to get a funnel. I put $1 in and got $2 back out, right? That's the Midas touch. You touch something, it turns into gold, right? So yeah, I'm totally worth $16,000 for that, right? Next question is, if all this did was help you to share your message with more people, would it be worth $16,000? Okay, I know we have a lot of mission-driven entrepreneurs who are listening to this, who your entire goal is not to make money, but to get your message out. You know you have the ability to change someone's life. Like, how do I get out there? Okay, would it be worth $16,000 to get your message out to more people? Yeah. right? Just so you know, I spend more than that an hour on Facebook ads to get my message out. That's how much I care about my message. Okay, I'm saying $16,000 to get your message out. Yeah, it's totally worth it. Now, if all this did was give you the ability to get all the tech headaches, right? To cancel all the monthly tools you're currently gluing together to build your funnels, would it be worth $16,000? Yeah, I told you the average person saves like up to $1,000 a month or more just by because ClickFunnels saves them all that money, right? And now everything's in one spot, one platform. You don't have to have WordPress for your website and Shopify for your shopping cart and MailChimp for your email. Like it's all here. It's all in one home, right? Somebody you can trust, somebody who's been around for 8 years. We're not going anywhere, right? We love you. We care about you. You've seen the community. You've seen the people. Like we're here to serve you guys. Okay. So when we were kind of priced inside, two different choices, right? And the first option was try to go as cheap as possible, like a lot of our competitors do, and sell as many as I could. But the problem is like when you do that, it doesn't give you the ability to like really like to give you the value you need. Okay. Just so you have a picture of what this looks like. ClickFunnels is not me. People think, oh, Russell's ClickFunnels. No. Russell, like I'm the guy on stage who dances around and talks about it, but there are over 400 people supporting you, over 100 full-time developers who are building the platform, tweaking it, testing it, making it better every single day. You've seen that these throughout the challenge as like bugs are coming, they're killing them, boom, 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 right? We have 200 full-time support people who are supporting you. You get stuck at 3 a.m, like, I don't know what to do. You message, like there's somebody there, right? Our competitors like, oh, it's $97 lifetime account. Guess what happens like a month later? They're broke, they're bankrupt. They can't pay support developers or engineers, anyone, right? So like if I made it cheap, I could like undercut our competitors, but I don't want to undercut our competitors. I want to provide maximum support and value for you guys. So because of that, we had to go with the second option, which obviously requires a little bit higher investment on your side, but because of that, we can devote more time and energy and resources to help guarantee your success. And I can never guarantee your success, but I want to get as close as possible by giving you the support and the tools and the community and all the things you need to be successful. Okay. So let me ask you guys a question. As you're thinking about this, right? Like logically, right? What do you guys think one funnel will be worth to you? Okay. And this could be like you selling it for a client, it could be for your own business, someone else's business. Like if you had a funnel that was working, one successful funnel where you're putting $1 in ads in, $2 back out, like what would that be worth to you in actual physical numbers, right? Is that worth like $10,000 a month? Would it be worth $100,000 a month or more? Like for you, what would that be worth? Like actually write down like, man, if I had a funnel, like if it could make me, like I remember I got started, if I could make $1,000 a month, that would change my life. That was my goal initially, right? Eventually it came out, if I could make $1 million a month, if I could make $1 million a day, right? Like what's your number? Like what would that be? And after you know that number, like, man, if I had a funnel, I could do that. That'd be great. Like, what would you pay to get that one perfect funnel? Okay. What would that be worth to you? I look at Stephanie's story. It's so fascinating because she had one funnel she built for a chiropractor that blew up his business. She took that same funnel and then she had 10 other chiropractors paying her monthly to run that funnel for them. And then from that, she was able to make money. She was earning money while she was learning this process, learning the game of funnel building. And all of a sudden her mission came around where she's like, I'm going to help children who are stuck behind screen time, help the parents and empower them. And she was able to take that and launch her movement and went into Comma Club, right? Like that's the power I'm talking about here, right? Noah was able to take equity in people's businesses because of the skill set, right? You can see why people literally paid me $500,000 or more plus royalties, usually 40 to 50% of the funnel for the lifetime of the funnel, just to build a single funnel for them. Okay. So you can see why this is an amazing deal. If I was to charge $16,509, that's more than worth. Okay. And for general public, when I do the big events and seminars, this is going to be the price point. It'll be $5,000 for the general public. But because you guys are here in this challenge, you're here to the ClickFunnels launch, 2.0 launch, the beta launch, even doing all the testing and trying with us. And like, it's because you guys are amazing. And I can feel the excitement. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys get started today with all the stuff we talked about today. An entire insanely crazy offer for just one payment of $1,997 today. You know when people are cheering, that's a good sign, right? I told you it's the greatest offer of all time. So the question is, how do you get the offer? We'll open up a brand new window. You go to funnelbuilder.com/do-it-now. Wait, what? Do it now. Go to funnelbuilder.com/do-it-now, and that's where you can get started, okay? Now, a couple things I want to talk about before you, for anyone who's like sitting on the fence, like, I want you to remember that if you use ClickFunnels for 12 months, the Funnel Hacker plan that you're getting for free for the next 12 months, you're going to pay $5,954, okay? That's the actual cost you're going to pay for the next 12 months. But again, you get it for free for the next 12 months when you invest today. Does that make sense? Like that's the power of what you guys understand here. So this is not going to cost you any money. This is going to save you so much money because I don't want you stressing about money and costs and all this stuff. I want you focusing on learning how to master funnels, right? You commit to this for 12 months, it'll change your life. And I'm willing to commit to you for 12 months to do that. Okay. So, and again, this is like, if you go to the page, it's $497 a month. Okay. So right now, as you're listening to me, you've got two choices. The first choice is do nothing, right? And you can do that. You can be like, that was cool. I learned about funnels, but I'm good. Okay. If you do that, then what's going to happen? Nothing, right? You came on this journey with us. Like you learn these skills. So you understand the opportunity now. You can't look back, right? You can be sitting in bed tonight if you don't take me up on this offer thinking, man, like this could be my future. This could be my kid's future. This could be like Like, this is something that's happening for all these people around me, for peers, people just like me. Is this my time? Is this something I should be doing? Right? So the first option is do nothing, right? But your second option is just pony up this tiny little investment compared to all the value you're going to get in return. Just give it a shot. Just try it out. Just see if it's going to work for you. Okay? Now, one thing that I want to give you that hopefully will help is I want you to understand that here inside of ClickFunnels, we have a philosophy. The philosophy is if we can't make you money, then we don't deserve yours. Okay? So what that means is we have a full 30-day money-back guarantee. That means today you guys can go get signed up and you can start playing with the software. Play with Guru, play with funnel scripts, play with ClickFunnels 2.0. Go and build a funnel, try it out, put it out there, right? Go to your friend down the street that has a business and sell him a funnel. Go find somebody else, sell him a funnel. Like, go and do the game. Like, play the game for 30 days with me, right? And you have 30 full days. I don't care if it's 29 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes from now. If it doesn't work for you, like, never mind, this isn't for me. I decided I don't want to do it. Let us know and we'll give you your money back. Okay? Again, if I can't make you money, I don't deserve yours. I don't want it. Okay. Whether or not you get started today or not will not change my life one iota. This is not about me at this point. This is about you, right? This is your future. This is the greatest opportunity that's ever come upon, like, across our plates as a society. And you're here at the very beginning, right? So it's up to you. So my thing is, like, you don't have to decide today, am I going to do this or not? All you have to decide today is, like, do I think this might work? And if so, then place that decision in the future, 30 days from now, get involved and then try it. In the next 30 days, build a funnel, build 2, build 10, build 100. Do a Trey Llewellyn and build a new funnel every single week until something works, right? And then 30 days from now, I'll be like, is this going to work for me? Is this harder than I thought? Did I master the skill set? And in 30 days from now, then make the decision. And if you're just like, no, I'm not going to do this, not for me. Cool, let us know. We'll give you your money back. We don't need it, okay? But like most people, you spend 30 days like immersed in this, you realize like this is the future. This is the way. And then you're going to take 30 days and we're going to spend 12 months. And in a year from now, your life will be completely different. You'll be one of the ones on stage getting a 2 Comma Club award. Or your clients will be getting 2 Comma Club awards because you built funnels for them. Like, how good of a feeling that be? Okay, so don't make the decision today. Just say, do I think it might work? And if so, if it's like maybe, then make the commitment. And in 30 days from now, then decide. You have 30 full days to think about it. Okay? So the real question for you is this. Is it worth gambling just a few minutes of your time to check this out, which even if it only does half what I've claimed on this training, will literally pay for itself as soon as your very first successful funnel is done and launched and live. Okay? Now, right now inside of ClickFunnels, we have over 100,000 active entrepreneurs using our platform. Does that make sense? This isn't like, oh, this works. It's not like 100,000 people are using our platform. Okay? Well, you understand if you're an entrepreneur, you actually want to get your message out to people. If you want to change the world, if you want to start selling products and services online, it's not a matter of if you're going to become a member, it's when. Right? Like, this is the path. You look at all the most successful people online. What do you see in common? Oh, they all have those 2 Comma Club awards. Weird. How did I get successful? Oh, this is the path. This is the way. They joined the program. They got the software. They followed the path. They got success over and over and over again, right? So it's not a matter if you're going to become a ClickFunnels member, it's when. And so yeah, you could do it in a month from now or 6 months from now or a year from now, but how much did you lose during that time, right? Now is the time. Do it now, right? They always say like, what's the Chinese proverb? Like the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now, right? Don't be like, I told you this yesterday, there's someone at Funnel Hacking Live this year who was in the room 8 years ago when I first launched ClickFunnels. She's like, I was in the room when you talked about it before anybody else even knew about it. I logged in, I tried it, and I stepped away. She's like, now 8 years later, like, man, I could have been the first. And I'm just starting today. I don't want that for you. Sometimes it makes offers so irresistibly, like, I have to figure this out, right? Some of you guys are going to get on this, like, I can't even afford it, and you start calling the companies right now and selling a funnel. Hey, you know what this thing is? It's called a funnel. You pay me $1,000, I'm going to build a funnel for you. You call another friend, all of a sudden you have the money pop out of nowhere, right? Because if you believe in it, like, you start creating this. Like, anyway. I have so many success stories, people who like literally didn't have the money. They went and started calling people, built funnels. The people paid for their ClickFunnels account. They built funnels for that client, and again, you have 3 accounts, right? So one person is go sell an account for $2,000, build the funnel for them, learn the skill set, and you got 2 other accounts to build up for your own, for your kids, things like that. Okay? The tool will pay for the tool. That makes sense? Like, this is not a cost. This is an investment. The skill set and the tool will pay for everything you want moving forward. So that's why it's so important. Okay? Again, it's not a matter if you're going to be a ClickFunnels member, it's when, and now is the time. Do it now. Okay. And some of you guys are thinking like, it's cool, but like, I'm confused, Russell. Like, I don't know, like, do I do Eileen's funnel or my funnel? I don't even know what a book funnel is. Like, that is the point of the training. The training is literally going to show you that. You don't have to know that right now. That's the whole point. Go through the training, pick a funnel. Like, I want to learn Eileen's one. That sounds amazing. I want to learn a webinar funnel. I want to learn a book funnel. Like, pick one, go through the training. And then guess what? By the time you're done, you will know exactly how it works. You understand the strategy, the techniques, the tactics, how it works, how to build in ClickFunnels 1.0, how to build in ClickFunnels 2.0. You become a master. Then you build your first one. And guess what? It's going to suck. You put out there, it didn't even work. And then you have 1 or 2 things that happen. Number one, you're like, oh, that Russell Brunson's full of crap. Funnels don't work. Or you're going to say, wait, what did Garrett say? At first, you're going to suck. But if you keep doing it, eventually you'll suck less. Let me make another one. You make another one, you put it out there. Oh, and that one sucked less. You do another one and put it out there and it sucked a little bit less. And all of a sudden, eventually you'll become good. And that's when everything changes for you. Okay, that's what I want to give you guys. That's the gift I want to give you guys. So again, if you guys are ready, all you gotta do is go to funnelbuilder.com/do-it-now to get started. Okay. Again, recap, you're gonna get first thing you get is the ClickFunnels 2.0 Funnel Hacker account plus 3 workspaces. Number 2, you get ClickFunnels Classic next 12 months. Number 3, you get the Funnel Builder Secrets course. Number 4, you get the Guru Pro Lifetime account. Number 5, you get the Funnel Script software. Total value of $16,509. And I want to give you one more bonus because, like, I don't know how to make this even more irresistible. So there's 2 things. Number 1, in the Funnel Builder account, right now, by default, at the Funnel Hacker plan, there's a funnel limit. I think you can build like 100 funnels inside of that. For any of you guys who upgrade during this training right now, I will make it so that you go from having a limit of 100 funnels per account. I will change that so it's an unlimited account. Okay, that means you can build unlimited funnels. So you can build 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, 1,000, a billion funnels, and we're not going to charge you anymore. Okay, so I will tell my tech team to go tweak that. So that's the first part of it. That's the first bonus you'll get. That way, you never have to stress out about like, I'm over my funnel limit. Like, no, you won't have a funnel limit. Yeah, you can build as many as you want inside your accounts. And number 2 is during COVID hit, we did a really cool event called 2 Comma Club Live, where I took people through the entire value ladder. And we said, okay, what's funnels this step? And we went deep on it. Funnels this step, went deep, went through everything. It was a 3-day event. It was amazing. One of the best things I think I've ever created, I've ever done. I put this event, all of the trainings from that inside of the members area for the Funnel Builder Secrets course, which means if you guys get started today, you can log in. And this is called we call it the Quick Start Path. So as soon as you log in, you can go through this 3-day event. Like tonight, you can start going through tonight or tomorrow, whatever. It's going to walk you through all the funnels inside of the value ladder so you understand them, how they work, the pros, the cons, like all that kind of stuff. That way you have perfect understanding of what funnels are, how they work. And then from there, you can pick like, that's where I want to go. I want to do a cart funnel. I want to do a webinar funnel. I want a high ticket. You can pick, that way you have the context enough to know exactly which one's going to be best for you or for your client. Okay, so you do that as well. And that way you'll know the process and the path that all these people went through to get their 2 Comma Club award as well. Okay, now you guys agree this is the most irresistible offer I've ever made? Okay, but again, the only way you're getting this irresistible offer is if you stand up right now one more time and say, I'm a funnel builder. A little louder, I can't hear you. I'm a funnel builder. Okay, in the room, we're in Boise. I want to make sure people in Nevada and California, everyone can hear us wherever we're at as loud as you can. I'm a funnel builder. All right, thank you all here. Thank you VIPs for playing full out. I'm hopefully on Facebook and Instagram, YouTube, you guys are playing as well because it's important. So again, we're going to get the ClickFunnels 2.0 account, ClickFunnels Classic, Funnel Builder Secrets course, Guru, Funnel Scripts, 2 Comma Club Live, total value $16,509. And then one other thing, a lot of you guys I saw in the comments asking like about certification I talked about earlier. If you do want to be certified, on the order form, there's an option. I'm not going to talk about that, but there's an option if you do. Basically, if you're certified, you get the Funnel Builder Secrets training. We also get certification. And certification, basically what that is you get training and accountability. Someone there that helps you build the funnels. They make sure you do them. You have to pass off each funnel to master all the different parts. And on top of that, when you build funnels for yourself or your clients, inside the certification community, you bring those funnels. Everybody gives you feedback and critiques, and it's amazing. So that's on the order form if you want to upgrade to certified, to become certified. I'm not talking about that right now, but for those who are like, oh, I want to, like, this is my career, be certified. It's more expensive, but that option's there as well. For those who are interested. After you guys go and get signed up, on the thank you page, there's going to be these different cards right here. So anyone in the VIP Zoom rooms, get these cards, make them your background. When we come back from a break, I want to see those behind you. Also, if you after you upgrade and get those things, if you log out in your control panel and log back in, we'll be able to put everybody who went all in into a group. And I'm going to throw all your beautiful faces on this wall back here so everybody can see them. Okay. So on the thank you page, go and get this thing, make it your background in Zoom, and then log out here and then log back in, and we'll throw all you guys beautiful faces up here behind me when we come back. Sound good? Okay, so again, here's the offer, you guys. You can see the offer there. What we're going to do is we're going to take a 20-minute break, mostly because I've been talking really, really fast, as Russell does. I need to get a drink of water and a break. That gives you a chance to go get signed up and started. When you guys get back from the break, we've got a special guest speaker who I'm going to introduce you to. Someone who's one of my favorite people inside our community. I've had so much fun with him, working him side by side. I watched as he went from somebody who was like you, who learned about funnels, like, this is great. This is the greatest thing in the world. And started building funnels that had no money. So started trading funnels for other people, started making some money from that. And from there, built an empire, has won multiple 2 Comma Club awards. They're going to come tell you the story, the things they learned along the way, because they are you 5 or 6 years ago, right? They've gone through this journey, and now they're going to come back to tell their journey to you and share some really cool insights and powerful things. So we're going to take a 20-minute break. During this break, go get started. Go to funnelbuilder.com/do-it-now. Go get the most irresistible offer of all time. Get signed up. Get the new backdrops, throw your thing, come back here, and in 19 minutes and 20 seconds, I'm going to introduce you to our next speaker, and we're going to have some fun going deep. So thanks, you guys, and I'll see you in 19 minutes and 14 seconds. Thanks, everybody.
Funnel builders, welcome back to the stage, Mr. Russell Brunson.
Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome back. First off, congratulations to all you guys who took the leap of faith, the step into the darkness. Again, I want to encourage you and help you understand that we are here for you. We're not going anywhere. I've been doing this game for over 20 years now, which is crazy. ClickFunnels for over, I think, 8.5, 9 years now. And so we're here to support you. We're not going anywhere. I know there's always the nerves and anxiousness when you take that leap of faith, like, but I promise you, we're here to support you guys. We're not going anywhere. The ClickFunnels family and community and everyone here, the team loves you, cares about you, and we're here to help support you guys. So we're grateful for you guys who took that leap of faith, and I'm excited for you. I know what your futures are going to look like. I know what's coming. I know like the ahas and like all this stuff is going to be coming with you guys, which I'm so excited for. I remember when I first got into this game and I started learning these things, like every day was like Christmas. I wake up, I'd read something I learned, and it was just like my mind was just blown by all these different things. And the fact that then I took these ideas and I would try them on something, and it's like almost like playing a video game, but instead of like playing a video game and you get fake coins like Mario Brothers, you play a video game and then you make money at the end, which is like the craziest thing in the world. And like that's how like I got so obsessed with it, because like I would learn something, I would apply it, and it would work. I learned something, apply it, and it would work. And like for me, I can't wait to give you guys those experiences, like those aha moments, the things that are going to happen to you are just exciting. So I'm pumped for you. I'm excited for you guys who decided to take that leap of faith. And I cannot wait to be there with you on this journey all the way till someday I want to have you guys on stage at Funnel Hacking Live, getting your 2 Comma Club award. Or if you decide to do certification program, you're building funnels for other people, like have your clients come on stage. That I've heard people tell me like that's even more fulfilling sometimes. Like not only did I win a 2 Comma Club award, but I got these people to win one as well, which is so cool. So you guys are in good hands. You have the tools, the strategies, the software, the greatest offer of all time. And now we're have a chance to start running. So a couple of things. I have another guest speakers here today who I'm excited to introduce you guys to. But before we do, a couple of changes that are going to be happening today, just so you guys are fully aware. We were planning to do another VIP session after this break, like we normally do. But instead, what we're going to do is partially because it's my son Aiden's very first wrestling practice ever today, and I'm not going to miss it. So I'm actually racing from here to go to wrestling practice with him. Are you guys okay with that? In exchange for that, we're going to do is on Saturday, we have that crazy day Saturday with a whole bunch of amazing speakers coming in. We're going to do that VIP session Saturday. We weren't planning to do it Saturday. Now we're going to do that Saturday. That way you guys can hear from a lot of the other VIPs if that's cool with you guys. So you guys cool with that? Okay, that means I can go hang out with Aiden at wrestling. So thank you guys for letting me do that. So VIPs, after we get done with this, you have a chance to go work in implementation and stuff like that. And then tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow when we get started, you have a chance to learn from Dave and John, which is going to be crazy. We're talking about emails, talking about some other cool things. And tomorrow's going to be a really cool day as well. So I'm excited for it. But right now, I want to introduce you guys to someone who I met this person initially, actually, the second Funnel Hacking Live ever. And I didn't know his story beforehand. And I'm not going to tell the whole story because he's probably going to tell you parts of it. But I do know that after I got to know this person, like, man, I have so much love and respect for him as a human, but also someone who came into this world in a similar way that a lot of you guys come, right? He came in like, didn't have a lot of money, didn't have a lot of the resources you might need, but he was resourceful, right? He learned about something, like he saw the vision, like this is he saw the opportunity, he understood it. And then he went there, he learned the skill set, he mastered the skill set. He didn't have money to even have a ClickFunnels account or to do these things. And so he thought, like, if I'm going to do this, I got to go and start building funnels for other people. He spent time doing that, and he earned money doing that. Right. He, and again, I don't want to ruin his story, how much he's going to tell, but he used that to leverage things until eventually, when he had his ideas for his own products, his own services, he had the skill set. He's able to plug it in and blow it up. He's won multiple 2 Comma Club awards. He's someone I have tons of love and respect for because he is like a product of this community. He's just like all of you guys. And so I wanted him to come speak because I think one of the biggest things we have when we have an opportunity, this is just the belief, right? I think at this point, I'm pretty sure all of you guys understand and believe that funnels are the way, right? You understand that. And so the next pieces come like, well, I believe it works for so-and-so and so-and-so, but it will work for me. And so I want him to come just like help get those thoughts out of your guys' head to help you understand like these things can work for you, okay? None of the people who I've had a chance to give 2 Comma Club award are any smarter than you. Like that's the reality, right? They just believed in themselves. And so like my biggest goal, for this whole week and for the next, as long as we have a chance to serve you guys is to help you to believe. Like I tell people all the time, like I'm like the head cheerleader at ClickFunnels. If I can get you to believe this works, it's going to work for you. It works for everybody. They just have to put in the work. And so our goal is to help you to believe. And so with that said, I want to introduce you to my friend, someone I look up to, someone who's started as, working with me. And then now someone I have a chance to work on fun projects. We're writing a book together right now. We had a chance to speak at Funnel Hacking Live together a couple weeks ago. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Steve Larson.
Yep. Awesome. How are you? Welcome to the greatest opportunity that some of you guys may not even be aware of yet. First off, I want to just say, isn't ClickFunnels awesome? ClickFunnels is incredible. It is amazing. Completely changed my life, put me on a brand new trajectory, and excited for you guys and for that opportunity for you as well. But I do want to ask, first off, who feels excited about ClickFunnels? Like, let me know in the comments, you guys are actually excited. You're like, yay, this is awesome. I see the vision. I see how it can work in my business and in my life. You're stoked. Okay, yeah, tons of you. Yeah, right? Let's ask the opposite, though, because that's just as important. Who here feels nervous? Who's nervous? And you're like, oh my gosh, I see it, but right? It's a direct quote. You're nervous. That's all right. Both excited and nervous. Okay, that's good. I am too. I always am every time I speak. It's the right kind of nervous. And I want to talk specifically to that. I am jealous of the first-timer epiphanies many of you will have over the next 12 months having ClickFunnels and being a funnel builder. I'm jealous of that. I love those epiphanies. They're fresh. It's amazing. They're juicy. It's mental candy. And I'm excited for you guys to have that. I want to ask, though, first off, where were you guys when you first heard of ClickFunnels? Some of you heard about it here the first time, right? So, like, if this is the first time ever you've ever heard of ClickFunnels and is from this challenge, put in the comments like, hey, this is my first time ever. But think about that. Wow. Okay, tons of you. First time ever. That's a lot of you. That's great news. That's great news. I remember I first heard about ClickFunnels. I was thinking about this yesterday. The first time I ever heard about it, I actually was on business try number 17. Most don't know that. Number 17. I had done a lot of failing before ever hearing about ClickFunnels. I was on number 17 when I first heard what a sales funnel was. How many of you guys have been trying some kind of entrepreneurial endeavor or just be in business on your own for quite a while also? Right? Yeah, quite a bit of you. All right, me, a lot of you, a bunch. I get it, right? And you got those voices, right? And Eileen talked about that as well. The voices in the head that are there telling you, like, yeah, are you good enough? Are you smart enough? Right? Is this something that's actually going to be worth your time and your while? So I was on number 17, right? And I ran into Russell's stuff. And I ran into his stuff, and I went deep. Right? Real deep, like a baby face. Oh, baby face Steve, having all those epiphanies on those whiteboards. Okay. But I was writing down all this stuff I was learning from Russell, all this stuff, and I was writing it down. And for it seemed like years, although it wasn't, I just went super deep on all of his stuff and wrote it out and became obsessed. And at the time, what I was going through was I was watching YouTube tutorials learning how to build websites. Anyone else ever go down that path? Right. And I was building websites and I was building them. They were working and it was awesome. Except I couldn't do anything funnelish. And actually, if I looked at the stats, none of the websites are really working. And you know what I mean? The belief was like, yeah, it's totally working. It wasn't really working. And it was a painful experience for me. Being just piece by piece by piece, always seeming to fail again and fail again and fail again. And I loved Russell's stuff, though. And I loved what he was teaching. And I loved all these strategies. And then I suddenly saw ClickFunnels. I was like, oh my gosh, this is huge. One day, Russell sends out this email. And I try to find screenshots of it. This is early 2015. He sends out this email. And he says, hey, I got this new web presentation I'm going to go do. It's called My Weird Niche Funnel, currently making me 17 grand a day. You know, if you ever see this? I'm sure everyone in this room has. You guys also? I saw ClickFunnels, and because I was building websites and knew that they weren't really good at selling things, I saw ClickFunnels, and I was like, I have to have this. I wanted it so bad. How many right now, you're like, wow, I love the pitch, I love the offer, I love what Russell's done. I understand what he's done here, and I see the power of it. What I want to pay attention to is the other side of what's going on inside of your head right now, because I waded through this. I was in a situation where I had zero business. Right? Yeah, a lot of you guys. Okay, cool. I had zero business. I saw the power of funnels. I had nothing to sell. I saw the power of funnels. I had no skills. I saw the power of funnels. I had no money. Very broke. And when I say I had no money, like I was in school, I was living on loans. I was living on $6,000 for 3 months. That's how cheap it was. You count the sesame seeds on the bun when it's that cheap. I was essentially broke. You know, we could barely live. And that's the situation that I was in. And I've seen some of you guys like that as well, right? Love the power funnels, very broke, right? Yes, I'm talking to you, okay? I was in that same situation. I see this comments coming in. Same situation. Love the funnels, don't have a business. Uh-oh. Do I qualify? Got to be this tall to ride this ride, right? I had nothing to sell. I was lost in the sauce, is the technical term. And I was broke as a joke. No offer, no skills, no money. 17 tries, none of them working. Do you think I felt confident? Do you think I felt like, the next thing's going to be a winner? I had no idea. And I'm letting you know this so that you understand some of the scenario that I was coming into this game in and learning about funnels from. I certainly felt that I could not afford ClickFunnels. I was like, oh no, I can't afford it. All right, I was being a crybaby. That's what those emotes, crybaby. And I was like, oh man, I can't afford ClickFunnels. So why Russell wanted me to come speak with you today is because I am here. My entire goal is to show you how I solved that. Is that okay? Yeah? Okay. Now this is going to require a new mentality. A new mentality. First and foremost, I realized that I had some mentality problems. I had some problems with the way that I think. That was the real issue. Let me ask, when I first saw ClickFunnels and I finally got to Funnel Hacking Live, all that stuff, was anyone else being successful with ClickFunnels? Yeah. So who or what was the variable? This guy, right? Which really was the fluff stuff up here. What I realized, and I want you to write this down, I had a problem with problems. The way that I treated problems in my life was inaccurate. So think about this right now. Russell just gave you an amazing offer. You have the ability or the problem of, ooh, I don't know if I have a business, or ooh, I don't have skills, or ooh, how do I build a funnel, or I can't afford ClickFunnels right now. Those problems, you need to watch your relationship with the problem. That was my first issue, and I want to explain what I mean by that. Would it be any surprise to realize that successful people actually think different than unsuccessful people? No surprise, right? No surprise at all. Absolutely not. I had to change my relationship with problems. And the way that I did that was, first off, I realized that I had very big false beliefs about money in general. You can see I changed that. Okay. I love this quote though from Robert Kiyosaki. He says, I forbid myself from ever saying I can't afford it. I've disciplined myself instead to say, how can I afford it? Asking myself, how can I afford it? Something opens and challenges my mind to think. In my experience, I can't afford it is what poor people say. That is why they are poor. Ooh, you guys all right with some thick skin moments here? Is that all right? Yeah? Okay, some thick skin. Can I just we pretend it's like the 90s and I can say what I mean? Is that all right? Oh, too soon? All right. All right, here we go. Okay, I want you to really think about this though and realize what it is that I'm trying to bring with you. Much like learning to ride a bike for the first time, when I saw ClickFunnels for the first time, I had all these voices popping inside my head that were saying, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm broke, nothing has worked in the past, all right? I got lost in the sauce, I got nothing. And I remember this. This was an active, conscious decision that I made. I remember one day I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, I'm going to be the best funnel builder on planet Earth. Am I? I have no idea, but look of the doors that opened. Okay, this is what you're going to make. You're going to declare a new outcome for yourself, And you're going to do that by saying, my relationship with problems themselves is what needs to upgrade. So that they don't look like barriers. Problems aren't limits. Problems aren't barriers. They're a map. Okay, so here's how I solved my problem. Can I give you guys a few examples? I got to talk fast. Is that all right? Check this out. My issue is I didn't have an offer, I didn't have skills, I had no money, and I didn't have ClickFunnels. And I was like, that I am going to get smashed. There's no way I am ever going to solve this. So instead I asked, what if? And I changed my relationship with the problem, and I decided to see it as an opportunity. So I came up with a plan, and I came up with a plan to get an offer, and I came up with a plan to get skills. I came up with a plan to get paid and to get ClickFunnels. That's what I want to share with you. So this is exactly what I did. The first thing I did is I decided, step number one is I made a plan. I made a list of all the existing companies that I had reach with that I thought that could use a funnel. And then the second thing that I did is I sent them this message. This is, I tried to find the actual message, but this is as close as I can remember it. I said, hey, I know you don't know me and you don't know what a sales funnel is. Great opener. But I want to build one for you under two conditions. Number one, just get the software that I'll need to go do it. Number two, if it works, let's talk about me getting paid. That's what I said. And I would shotgun blast that to a ton I was in college, again, broke as a joke, lost in the sauce. And I sent that out to a lot of companies. Funny enough, I didn't realize some of them were old Inner Circle members, and they came back to me later and said, dang it, Russell got you. Okay. Third is I closed somebody. Somebody came and they said, hey, I like that deal. I like that offer. That's awesome. And they got a ClickFunnels account through my affiliate link. Woo-hoo-hoo. So I started getting ClickFunnels affiliate stuff before. Does this make sense? So I'm changing my relationship with problems. I got paid and I got ClickFunnels. Next, that's actual funnel itself I drew out for this project, funny enough. I found the picture, babyface Steve right there. I followed ClickFunnels training to a T and I launched a winning funnel. Fourth, I got paid. I went back to him and said, hey, do you remember when I said if this works, I want to get paid? Let's do that. So I got paid. Okay, that's how it happened. So what were my problems again? Broke as a joke, lost in the sauce, nothing to sell. I got paid to learn a service. Funnel building, right? And I got ClickFunnels. That, my friends, is what we call a Denzel Washington, right? That is awesome. I got them all done. I figured them out, okay? Now I was getting paid to learn, and I realized that problems and the way that I thought about problems was the real issue. So when it was time for me to get my own ClickFunnels account, I was like, oh man, I don't have as much money. Like I didn't get paid that much, okay, for that project that I did. I just wanted to learn funnel building. And so I used the 2-week trial of ClickFunnels to get a ClickFunnels account. Week 0, I planned out the whole funnel. And then I pressed go on the trial. Week number 1, I built the entire funnel. I didn't have $97 a month, okay? Week number 2, I focused on getting traffic into the funnel, and we got some people who actually bought. Week number 3 was paid for by those customers. Boom. Okay, that's the gymnasium that's the first funnel that I built, and that's the gymnasium that I would hide in to go build it all, actually. Okay, so I say this so that you understand, like, if you got some kind of problem that's popping up in your life, the real problem isn't the problem, it's your relationship with the problem. Okay? So I continued to build funnels for other people once I realized the power of this. And this is all while I was still in school. And I built a lot of affiliate stuff. These are all other people's products. I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. Anyone else have that issue? You see 1,000 opportunities, you don't know what you want to be, and you're like, So I decided to learn a skill that I could do as many of them as I wanted to. I could explore under the business wings of others. And I started selling other people's products as an affiliate. And that's how I got good at funnel building. I did charity projects. This is a cool mud run that we did. We had 600 people come do it. It's a 5K warrior mud run, and we raised a bunch of money for wounded soldiers' families to fly to whatever hospital they're recovering in. That was really cool. I built a lot of funnels prior to ever knowing what I wanted to do. And it was because of the skill set of knowing how to build a funnel that this was all possible. Does this make sense? You guys with me? Yeah? In the comments, you guys with me? Let me know you're alive. Are you guys following with me? I'm trying to drop some truth bombs here. Yeah? Yep. All right, sweet. Awesome. Let me know you're alive. Very cool. Keep going. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Hey, so you got to know what was happening for me. I finally got that ClickFunnels account. I'm trading funnels for things, and I start realizing how powerful of a skill set this is. And it reminded me about something my dad taught me when I was growing up. He said, son, when you figure out what career you want to go try, he said, I would suggest trying to stay in the revenue generating roles of any company you go work for. He said, it's the cost roles that are the first to get the axe, or the first to get challenged, or the first to get nitpicked if times ever get bad in a company. He says, stay close to the river of money in any business as much as you can. Is funnel building an high ROI skill set for companies? Yeah. Regardless of what product you might think you might want or not want, if it's your company, someone else's company, this is a high ROI skill set, right? Think about sales funnel. Sales is like the only department that can outdo even a CEO sometimes, right? In terms of take home. So I want you to think about this. The big lesson I'm trying to take here is that funnel building is a high ROI skill set to any company, whether or not that is your company. What company doesn't need sales? All of them. You're getting real close to the head of the river. You're getting real close to the veins of gold that are involved in every single business. That's why you can do what you do. Okay. So I'm talking fast, but we all right? Yes. Dealio. All righty. I had the next opportunity for growth, aka problem, show up for me. And this next problem that showed up for me was given to me, thankfully, again, by Russell. That guy always asking me to grow. Ridiculous. He showed up with this email saying, Funnel Hacking Live 2016 is coming. Are you coming to Funnel Hacking Live 2016? And I was like, whew, I'm not really making the kind of money for that. Like, I don't know about that. I knew I needed to be in the room. I knew that proximity is power. And regardless if I failed my face off, I needed to be in the room. I was like, man, but I can't afford a plane ticket, 5 hotel nights, the Funnel Hacking Live ticket price. Right? You don't have to tell me in the comments if you're in that scenario. Just nod. Right? If you're in that scenario, you're like, yep, can't really do it. That's fine. So what I did is I went Robert Kiyosaki on myself again. How can I afford it? Problems are a map, not a barrier, right? They're telling me where I can grow. What I did is I followed the same 5 steps that I did to solve the I can't afford it problem before. I made a plan. I pitched the offer. I closed the deal. I delivered. I got paid. This is how I did it. Ready? Ready? Rock on. Let's do it. All righty. First thing I did is I made a plan. And my plan was to approach other companies who I've been building for in the past and say, hey, I want to build another funnel for you, but instead pay me in tickets, like plane tickets, the event ticket, hotel nights. And I sent that message out to them and they're like, are you serious? I said, yepers. And I found somebody who said, yeah. And I built another funnel and I built it out for them. And when it came time to get paid, right, I delivered the funnel out. When it's time to get paid, I got paid with those tickets. But I used it as an opportunity to get even deeper skills with ClickFunnels. I realized the power of getting paid to learn. I didn't have to be perfect to perform. I could use the vehicle being paid to learn to go learn this huge skill set, right? And so what I did is I went deeper on these skill sets. And instead of just building the funnel then, now it was like really deep follow-up funnels. And how does affiliate stuff work? And what about that cool members area? And I got really deep and granular into those. And I got paid. And I got to go to, I got to go to Funnel Hacking Live and attended there. And I didn't barter enough hotel nights for the last night. So I stayed at the last night in the lobby. But whatever, I was willing to pay the price, do unnatural things for unnatural outcomes. And that's what happened. So I want you to think about this. Okay, if you have this barrier in front of you right now, and you're like, ooh, it's that my wallet is light, or my skill sets are light, or I don't know what offer I'm going to do, or I don't know what funnel to build. Those are a map. That is how you know what to do next. Steve, Russell, what do I do next? Whatever the problem is that's in front of you. It's the to-do list. It's the map. It's the roadmap. It's to show you where to go. It's the growth plan for you, right? And so I want you to really think about this. In hindsight, I didn't realize this till after it all happened. Because of how much I had to learn because I was broke, if I actually had the money to get to Funnel Hacking Live, if I had the money for ClickFunnels, I would not be on this stage today. You guys following me on this? If I had the money to go and buy ClickFunnels immediately, if I had all the resources in the world to go to Funnel Hacking Live, if I had all of my problems solved, I wouldn't have grown enough to be right here, right? The obstacle is the way. The obstacle is the way. The problem in front of you is how you know what to do and move forward on, okay? Our environments grow us faster than we could ever grow ourselves. So the key is to say yes to scary things that are a little bit above you. Is buying or investing in this maybe a little bit above you? Probably. For a lot of, that's fine. That doesn't mean it's a no. It means it is the map. It is the next place to go. You're being called up. Are you going to answer? Right? So I watched Russell actually do the same thing. There were several times where there was several projects that I was watching him literally face to face. A project would cost more. He'd go, moment of poopy pants syndrome like we all have, right? And then he would come up with a plan. He would pitch the offer. He would close a deal. He'd deliver. He would get paid. He'd figure it out. That's what entrepreneurs do. We figure it out, okay? Look at problems as the next step on your journey. Problems are a growth map for your growth as much for your actual business itself. Okay, I got good at funnel building while I was figuring out what I wanted to be when I grew up. And when I did, now I had the funnel skills. I knew how to launch offers. I had ClickFunnels. I had a little bit of cash in my pocket, so I wasn't too much of a risk. So the big point here is to realize that funnel building is a key that has unlocked so many doors for myself, and I want to invite you guys to go do the same. So please say yes to the problem. I'm excited for you guys to be a product of this product as well, and go get ClickFunnels. We're excited to have you. See you guys.
Steve Larson, let's go. Awesome. What a great day, you guys. So excited for everything and so excited for all of you guys who decided to take a leap forward. In fact, I think my team's going to try, we're still figuring out the tech stuff. We're going to try to see if we can put all your faces back here. At least all of you guys who were in the right Zoom rooms. We got kind of pushed all around, but hopefully we can throw some of you guys up there. Today's been an amazing day. This whole week's been insanely cool. Oh yeah, check it out. So congratulations. You see the people. We got Isaac, we got Gerald, we got Allison, we got everyone. So make sure, get those on the thank you page, you guys. Put them on your backdrop. Tomorrow when we come back, we'll have everyone up here as well. And you'll be logged in a special room. We'll see everybody in the CEO, those of you guys who decide to take the leap of faith and join us inside of the program. So with that said, today's been so much fun. A couple just housekeeping things. Again, tomorrow we're getting started same time, same place. Damon John, you have a chance to hear from him tomorrow, which is going to be so much fun, talking about how he bootstrapped FUBU. We're also going to be talking about follow-up funnels and a couple other really cool things. Tomorrow's going to be a really cool day. I'm looking forward to it and can't wait to hang out with you guys. And then, as you know, Saturday is our big celebration day. We got a whole bunch of amazing speakers coming to serve you guys. Saturday we'll be starting a couple hours earlier. We'll make sure we get the schedule and everything out to you guys. But we got Jenna Kuchar coming. We got Grant Cardone. We got a whole bunch of amazing people flying out to serve you guys all day Saturday. It's going to be amazing. And so looking forward to that as well. The last thing I'm gonna do real quick, there's been so many questions that are coming through the comments. My team is trying to answer the questions. Someone just asked, Eric's asked, is the offer still available? So yes, the offer's still available. I'm gonna have them actually throw my slides back up really quick again so you can, to the offer slide. Yeah, so the big question that so many of you guys kept asking was like, why do you have a ClickFunnels account? I joined VIP, I got a ClickFunnels account. Like, how does this work? What do I do? And the answer is the same thing. If you have a ClickFunnels trial, you became VIP and you have a 30-day trial. All you do again is go to funnelbuilder.com/do-it-now. And when you create your account there, it'll take your existing account and it'll upgrade it to the upgrade to the unlimited level, and you won't have to pay anything for the next 12 months, like I said. So yeah, if you have a trial, same thing goes through. You just go to funnelbuilder.com/do-it-now, and that's kind of the game plan. And again, you guys see the offer here. I'll go through one more time. Obviously, ClickFunnels 2.0, the Funnel Hacker Plan, plus 3 ClickFunnels workspaces. You get the ClickFunnels Classic for 12 months. You get the Funnel Builder Secrets course, the Guru lifetime account, the Funnel Scripts access, and 2 Common Club Live. Total value $16,509. You guys get for one payment of $19.97 today. And it also locks in the yearly payment plan for ClickFunnels as well, which is amazing. So that's kind of the game plan, you guys. If you're ready, now is the time to go there. Again, go to funnelbuilder.com/do-it-now. With that said, we are going to end for today. Again, VIPs, we're not going to be doing a VIP session tonight. We're going to move that to Saturday because my son Aiden's got his very first wrestling practice ever tonight, and I'm not going to miss that for anything. So we're going to head out and do that. Other than that, you guys, I appreciate you so much. We'll keep this page up for about another 20 minutes. I'll have push play on that clock. We'll keep this open for you guys as you're getting signed up. With that said, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys tomorrow on day number 5. Thanks, everybody.
And all this continues. Speed changes.
Bye.